Bienvenue. Bonsoir à tous. Je suis Kituko X Kihinde
Hi in the building.
avec M. Hoy, Fernando Hoy. Tu prends tu demander une question, une réponse. Je, 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 je parle un peu le français. Je suis nouveau ici. Et Libreville, Gabon. Je viens d'Amérique. Welcome, you guys. Libreville, Gabon. Je viens d'Amérique. Let me see that. Welcome, you guys.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
I tried to do my own hair and shit, man. I don't know. I think I did a good job, man. I twist that shit up by myself.
I see you. What's going on?
Share it on Facebook. What's going on, you guys? To demander une question. I should have got my little bit. I want to be ready. Why am I shining, man? Got that cocoa butter, man. Cocoa butter. My edges. I see what I gotta do to my hair. Next time I'm gonna braid that shit. I might braid this shit up tomorrow. Put me 2 braids in this shit. Up in my window, man. Girl, I wanna see you go.
Going to Tokyo.
What y'all doing? Oh. Then people passing, man, said R.I.P. to my family, my people, everybody mourning. But it's gonna be all right, y'all. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna make it. Gotta stick together. And 8 others.
Yes. I just take all the option they gave me. Yeah.
You can tag people. I don't be tagging. And what this shirt say? I don't even look at it, what it say. Be 2 people jumping real quick.
See you guys. We hit it.
Let me share that shit. Got all that outside.
We're live from Libreville. How's it going? We're talking about
Whatever.
our people should support their own. Support your own, especially the Gabonese people have to support their own in music, in whatsoever thing they're doing, in made in Gabon or the made in Gabon product. We have to learn to support our own, right? We have to learn to support our own, no matter what. We have to learn to support our own because, you know, even though we got talents here and the people are trying to, you know, to come out there. And this especially what we are saying, why we're saying all this, because it goes to the government, because the government does not support the people, especially those talented people, those people those our artists, those our talented people out there on the streets, and our artists that struggle. The government they don't have any support about it. So we should learn to support our own, and our people also should learn to support our own, and most especially like made in Gabon product. So made in Gabon product, we have to learn to support our own, to support our product, to support anything that is made in Gabon, and it's not even 100% Gabonese, but it should be like when you just see the made in Gabon product, you should learn to support not just only the people at home, also the people in the diaspora. You can support by purchasing that item that you see that is made in Gabon, by paying for those things online, by supporting some of our artists. I'm talking this especially the Gabonese YouTubers, like the YouTube community, the Gabonese YouTube community. Like, I don't know how to say, I don't know how to really express it. I don't actually know how to express it, because it is really, if you ask me, I'll tell you guys that it is really horrible. It is so horrible that you think like there is no collaboration. There is no collaboration. We don't collaborate with one another, with each other. Like each and everybody wants to do his own. Each and everybody wants to be on his own path. We don't come together. We don't try to see how we can come together and see how we can collaborate and do some collabos, do some stuff together. We don't always try to see how we can do all the stuff. When always you see somebody trying to come up with something good, we always, some will criticize, like majority will criticize. And for example, also when you go out there to shoot a video, or you go out there to make a video, to make videos, to create content, the people will just make you, the people out there's some of them will make you be like, they'll make you to be frustrated. They'll make you to start losing confidence on what you are doing. They'll be making you to lose confidence. So many people, they'll making things to be hard on you. Like you're trying to, let's say you go to somewhere, you go to a place, you want to create a content. You say, okay, this place is beautiful. Okay, let me see how if I can come up with any content out of it, from this place, from this area. But while you're about to do something like shooting in that area, you're gonna see that, I'm telling you, see like many men will come in, they'll come around and tell you like, hey, there is no filming here. Filming is not permitted. But when you look around, you will never see anything written somewhere that cameras are not being permitted, or videos or pictures are not being permitted. The people are just making things to be very difficult to promote our own, especially to promote the nation to the world, to promote this nation to the world, to take this nation to another level, to promote the country, to promote the image of our nation and the culture. We lack a lot of things that we lack. We lack information, because if you go to the internet, there are so many information being missing, especially digital information. Because we are in a digital world, right? We're in the digital world, digital information. There are so many things that needs to be done. Digital information. If you search for videos about villages in Gabon, you can't see that. You don't even know how it is. You don't even know how it functions. Some of us, it's not like we don't want to do it. We want to do it, but we want the people to try to make things to be more easier. They should look out for us, and they should also make things to be a little bit easier. They should not try to be hard on us. Most especially, so many people don't want to be interviewed. I don't know why. So many people don't want to be interviewed. So many people, they don't like to be interviewed. I don't really know why. Some people don't want to be interviewed. Some people are just some will even try to create problems. Sometimes we even do sneaking stuff. We just sneak and take some shots, some video shots without them even knowing. No, but all these things are not. That's not how it's supposed to be. They have to understand that we are there to promote the nation. We are there to promote them as the indigenous of the area. We are there to promote them. Most people will even ask for money. Most people even ask for money. You want to do a video with some, they're gonna ask for money. You can't even imagine, like, you're trying to promote something. For instance, if you see somebody like a talented somebody who is doing something, someone who is talented, and you want to do something with that person, you tell the person, okay, you are talented, look at what you're doing. It's good for the whole world to know you. The person will tell you, like, before you feed me, you have to pay me. You have to give me something. Just look at that. All these things are like, it's really, really frustrating. Really, 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 really frustrating.
We about to do some collabos with some people.
Yeah, we are open for collabos. We are always open for collabos, But they don't know we are open for collabos. So many people think, the thing is, what we have discovered is that so many other like YouTubers here, they think like, if they want to do collabos with us, we are going to charge them, we're going to ask for money. But we're not like that. We're open. What we say here is that we're open for any person who wants to collab with us. We're open. Anybody who wants to collab with us, they just contact us. We're open. Where you say again? Give them the address, man. Give them the address, man. Let them know.
Where we at?
Where we at? They want to come and collaborate. They can collaborate. We are open.
Alabandang. You can come to Alabandang and ask anybody where we at. They're gonna tell you where we at. Everybody know where we at. Everybody, man. To the moon.
There are so many made in Gabon products. There are so many made in Gabon stuff that it is there, but people don't know about it. So many people, the people don't even know about it. People don't know how. They don't know that this product or this thing is from Gabon. This product is from Gabon, or this thing is being made in Gabon. There are a lot of things, and there are also a lot of sides that we need to do that. We need to go and exploit it. We need to exploit it. We need to do the adventures of it. I know we've been saying that with videos coming. That's over like almost 5 months now that we like going to be making videos.
It ain't that many people recording Gabon. Dude, what he sent you that message on that live video.
Yeah.
That was today or yesterday or today, I believe.
That was today.
Yeah, he said he found your channel.
Yeah, he found my channel.
He ain't really seen nobody in Gabon that's doing what you're doing, especially speaking English.
Exactly.
Most everybody around here speaking French, so that really out there. He was happy. He sounded real happy. That nigga glad to find his channel, but that nigga was happy. He was happy. Hell.
I know some of you are even tired about us only going live. We're really putting out the videos. We're really putting out the content that you guys really want to see about Gabon. I know some of you are feeling disappointed, but you guys should not be disappointed. What we are yet saying is that you guys should not be disappointed.
It's just slow.
It's just that it's just being slow, okay? But we are taking off as soon as possible. We are taking off as soon as possible.
And homeboy, about to do, I don't want to interrupt you, but the dude that was asking for the drone shot.
Yeah.
He we want to let you know that we like right by the airport. And when you can't fly no drones in like a 5 mile area.
Fly, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't even the drone will go up, then it'll start beeping, it's gonna come back down where it came from. You can't fly, we gotta go out of the area.
Yeah, out of the zone.
We will do that shit. We need just to ride.
We will do everything. It's just that I know some of them are like getting tired. I just want to say you guys should not be tired. You guys should be a little bit patient.
You gotta be patient.
You should be a little bit patient, with us, because it's not like we ain't got no plan. We had a plan.
We ready though. We
had
ready
a plan. We're almost ready.
Ready.
We're almost ready for it, because we want something like what we want is that once we start the adventure, like it will be like something like it will be like non-stop.
It's really, we waiting on the paperwork and shit come through to get all our paperwork right. But that shit right there was taking them. It's taking them a good little time.
Yeah.
Cause then you dealing with people, these people, boy, they gonna get on there.
No matter what they do, all is that we know we're gonna get what we are looking for, and we just want you guys to be a little bit patient. You guys should be patient with us. We promise you guys that definitely, we'll start putting out that content out there. That those stuff that you guys want to see, to all my brothers. Shout out to all my brothers like Roots of Gabon. That's Roots of Gabon. That's the group on Facebook. What is it called?
Oh, the Roots of Gabon.
The Roots of Gabon.
Oh.
Shout out to all my bros from there.
Yeah, and Influence Gabonais and what else? This another. All the Gabonais groups and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't on every one of them, but you gonna have to have patience in Africa. But that one thing, don't nobody be on time. Ain't nobody on time. They take their time doing whatever it is. If they say they're gonna be there at 12 o'clock, it's gonna be 2 or 3 o'clock before they get there. Everything, they take their time with everything. They don't really, ain't nobody trying to be on point. The professionalism.
No, it's just that the issue there is that we don't really keep on time.
Mm-hmm.
We will be like at least an hour late or two, late. We don't really keep on time.
It don't be no big deal to them. Like, they just know they're gonna be there.
That's how it is. We are already used to with the system. We are already used to it. We are already used to it. We already know that's how it is.
You can't expect now.
Yeah, even like if you see a girl if you see a girl on the street and on the street and talk to that girl, you guys have a date. You put a date like 12 o'clock, or let me just say like 12 o'clock. Knows that girl is she's gonna come up like 1 or she's gonna be coming around 1 or 2 o'clock. That's how it is, But we already used to with that. We're really used to with that, There are so many places that has to be that we're going to exploit. We're going to really exploit.
We're going to take the drone out too.
We're going to discover those places for you guys and show you guys through our camera lens. And as some of you guys have seen, we changed the name. No more I'm Hoy, but Fernando Hoy. I told you guys the last time that I was live, my last live stream. If you haven't yet checked that live. The live stream that we did before this one, the one that we did before this one, make sure you check it out.
Watch the video, get to the end. If you're new to the channels and shit, subscribe. I mean, what's so hard about subscribing, man? Subscribe. I got over 2,000 people on my Facebook and shit. If I post subscribe and shit.
We talk about
subscribe.
Normally we talk about how the reason for us for changing the name of this channel because of the YouTube search engine, so that it's gonna be like really it's gonna be something easy, and it's gonna be like more easier for for the YouTube search engine to suggest the channel, and if you're looking for the search for our channel, it's gonna pop up like that because the I'm Hoy, if you type I'm Hoy, sometimes it takes time for it to really for you to get it, but nevertheless,
we in Africa.
Yeah.
Man, everything over here is every day is another day. Some more shit going on. It's just beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Don't believe what you hear.
Wanna give shout out to Rudy. Big shout out to you, Kaya.
Rudy.
Also shout out to oh god, if I've forgotten your name,
J Dub.
Yeah, J Dub Vlogs. J Dub Vlogs, Mrs. Aura, Life with Aura.
Yeah.
And also shout out to
what the one that
Brittany. Shout out to you, Brittany Mars.
And her brother.
Shout out to This Is Africa. Shout out to Jackie Official.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gist TV.
Everybody.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Breeze. That's Breeze. Is it Breeze?
Loyalty
Breeze. Yeah. Shout out to
Brandon.
you. Loyalty Breeze. Shout out to Loyalty Breeze. Shout out to Ziggy. to Flag Trucking.
Keep doing that music, man. Yo.
Shout out to Flag Trucking.
Good, Flag Trucking.
Yeah, Flag Trucking. Shout out to you, Flag Trucking.
Yeah, man. Y'all need to subscribe to his channel too. Flag Trucking. Y'all need to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Cause he do videos and he put y'all up on game, on everything, whatever, content everywhere. He can put you up on some game.
Kayak building.
Me Cornell.
Yeah.
Moi cuisine.
Yeah.
Oui.
Quelle cuisine? Toi, tu es cuisine.
Toi, qu'est-ce que c'est?
When you
Cousin.
Oh, mon cousin.
Yeah.
Ah.
Bienvenue, bonjour, bonsoir à tous.
Bienvenue à tout le monde. Bienvenue.
Tout le monde.
Mes chers compatriotes, bienvenue.
Yeah,
aujourd'hui, on parle des choses de product au Gabon. On dit les choses qu'on fabrique ici au Gabon. Même si c'était.
They need to hear.
Oui. Les choses qu'on fabrique au Gabon. Les choses que ça sort ici, comme l'agriculture, les artistes qui sont dehors là-bas, qui font des choses. On dit seulement pour le gouvernement pour lui supporter à cause il n'y a pas de choses que les États font pour savoir comment les artistes peuvent, oui, on peut lui quand même lui supporter un peu, comme pour lui mettre dans le salaire, comme il peut commencer à prendre des salaires à chaque fin de mois. Mais par rapport à ça, mais à tous les mon frère youtubeur, youtubeur gabonais, à tous les mon frère youtubeur gabonais, je vais lui dire, qu'est-ce que je vais lui dire, je vais lui seulement dire que quand nous on est dehors pour faire juste le vidéo en fait, pour faire juste le vidéo en fait, on va voir comment on peut faire la collaboration avec nous, entre nous même. C'est pas des choses de l'argent en fait. Moi je connais que beaucoup de mes frères gabonais pensent à l'argent. Si tu dis oh je vais pour faire la collaboration avec toi ou tu veux faire la collaboration avec nous, on va te demander l'argent, mais c'est pas ça. C'est pour partager.
Mange.
What?
I'm telling you, they come here, we gonna bring some big, goddamn, eat.
I said, hola.
The one that.
Hola. Where you calling from? Shakira says hi. Hi, Kira, how you doing? How you doing? Hey. I see you, Kira. That's Kira right there. She said, hey. Hi, Kira right there. See that?
What's up, niece? Got the wrench.
I know you guys should excuse me. I know like many of you guys don't understand French. What I was saying is that I was just trying to repeat what we said when we started the live stream. I was trying to say that, you know, let us come together and try to support our own, especially made in Gabon, you know, product. You know, even our artists, we support our artists, like the Gabonese artists, because we see that our artists, like, they're trying, you know, we understand, we know what they're going through, you know, to come up with something, you know, like music.
We've been doing
like
some music
those
too.
Comedians, and also
music.
all the stuff, all those artists in one way or the other. You know, those people that are into the you know, the craft work, you know, the craft stuff. That's what we're trying to say, you know. Send me some stuff. Oh,
we got you. We got you.
The African fabric. We already got African fabric. We got you.
We own it.
Yeah, we're gonna send it.
We own it. We about to do
got
some
collabs
on
with
some
you and Mama.
We finna do some music, and we're gonna do some video around here and all that shit, man.
That's 40.
All that shit, man.
It's hitting, huh, bro? He said that's 40 is hitting. That's not
Water,
40.
this ain't no 40 ounce here.
He's drinking regab. That's
This
made
ain't-
in
this
Gabon.
ain't no
That's
40.
made in Gabon product. You know, that's why if you guys see, we always, even when we're drinking beer, we always support our own product, like made in Gabon. Like this beer, you never seen for no place, was being discovered only here in Gabon. You know, it's been discovered here in
And this
Gabon.
shit good as hell,
There
too.
is no other place. If you see this, if you see, if there's anywhere you see this beer in the world, knows that this beer was being manufactured here in Gabon. Yeah, it's anywhere you see this beer, you should know that the beer was being manufactured here in Gabon.
They serious about this bill right here, I'm gonna tell you. This shit is serious right here about this bill. Especially these bottles. You ain't buying them but the bill on the inside. You gotta take the bottle back.
Kaya is asking what happened to the song you and King were, working on. I think that song is still there, you know.
We still got the
It's
song
still there.
there, but I just
What
I don't know how we're gonna do it, cause
it's about the only thing there is just that we haven't yet hit the studio.
I know. But see,
I
I had to do his verse on the song, on that song though. I had to do his verse on the song, but man, we got so many, we got songs to do. This niggas sending me beats. I got beats on my phone from nigga they ready to do some music and shit. But one of the niggas, he ready to go to America. I said, man, you what the hell? How we gonna do a song when you talking about going to America and shit? Like, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, y'all know somebody that well, I know a couple people, but y'all can hook up. One of our homeboys, he ready to do he cut hair. He cut hair and shit. And he wanna come to America and make some money and come back and shit. That's what he wanna do. But if somebody can hook up some shit with somebody that got a open place where he can cut hair at, he good or he good. If y'all can hook that up, he can come to America and shit and go and start cutting hair. He want to make some money and shit and goddamn come back. But boy, we about to do videos right here, man. Man, I was excited too.
I know you guys want to see, like, there's so many videos that you guys have been waiting for to see. You know?
We drop one video, we're gonna be over with. One video, they're gonna be over.
And there are so many videos that they are waiting to see. You know, there are so many stuff that they are waiting to see that we are not really giving them. You know, we are.
I know it, but I'm telling you, it taking the paperwork. The only thing will hold us up with everything is all paperwork. That's what we really just waiting on. In the meantime, I really want to just do some music and drop some music and just while we waiting on the paperwork. Cleopatra, shout out to Cleopatra.
Shakira says somebody's coming to see you guys. See them. Cleopatra, are you sure he's watching? He's watching.
Oh, okay.
You'll see that.
Shout out to my son, Dre. He coming, he coming with Thursday and Friday, okay. But it's gonna be after June and July. June, July, let's see, August. Y'all need to plan a trip sometime at the end of this year.
Besides music, what else do you like?
Money?
No, besides music, not about that. Like they're not talking about something cash. You know, they're talking about something like besides music. What else again? Like
I love the women.
Oh come on, man!
I love to see these black African women everywhere.
That doesn't give. That doesn't. What did you get from me?
Oh, my bad.
What did you get?
My bad. Now.
They're asking you something like, beside what again did you like? You say you love seeing women. What women, man? Come on, man. Come on.
Kid, you ain't got your passport yet. We said what we like. He just said what you like.
What do you like? So what you like? So what you have seen here? What you really like?
What I like to do
is the women.
We gonna start a t-shirt business because I was doing t-shirts in America. And we're gonna do that eventually after we get settled. Get everything that we're gonna do t-shirt. We talking about I can't say one thing we're gonna do, but it ain't no drugs. It ain't got nothing to do with no drugs. I ain't fucking with no drugs here at all.
You know.
Even though it's in my blood.
I don't even think like you should start explaining things, what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do.
Yes.
The only thing is just that, he's gonna see that, they're gonna see that, yeah. Outstanding business.
We got a lot of
businesses. There's a lot of outstanding businesses that are coming.
Man, you come here, and you be here for a 1 week, and you gonna find out something that you can do. I'm telling you, easy. It's something you can do or collab with somebody and make some money, man. Business, everything business, man. It's a lot of shit that ain't around here that's in America. It'll make life a whole lot better.
Someone's asking that we in GA. What's GA, man? We in Gabon.
Nah, we in Africa.
Yeah, we in Gabon.
We left Georgia, homeboy. My cousin.
We in Gabon.
Hey, that's my cousin.
We in Libreville.
Hey, that's my fault.
We in Libreville.
Over here.
M&M.
You got a YouTube page?
M&M. It's really been long. We in Libreville. We in Gabon.
That's my cousin.
Oh, we in Gabon, you know. The issue is that we haven't yet, you know,
Africa,
we haven't really been we haven't yet started traveling to the royal areas. We haven't really
South Africa. South Africa. Oh, okay.
We're in Gabon. I know M&M.
I came from
we're in Gabon.
Georgia.
Exactly, Gabon. But we haven't really been, you know, we have not yet really moved to the royal areas, you know, to the royal areas and show you people what you guys really want to see, you know, because actually Gabon is not just only about Libreville. Gabon is not all about Libreville, you know. There are some other many beautiful places that you guys need to see, you know. Like the other time, as you guys know about it, like, you know, we have the big we have the second largest, you know, forest reserve after the Congo base. That's in sub-Saharan Africa, you know, sub-Saharan Africa where we are second largest, you know, forest reserve. All those things we haven't shown you guys. You guys haven't seen it, you know. And also we have elephants here. There are elephants here. We have red-nosed monkeys. We have chimpanzees. We have gorilla. We have antelope, buffalo.
Yeah, I ain't seen no monkey yet.
You haven't seen that because we haven't yet moved to the jungle site. You know, the two part of it, we haven't moved to the jungle side. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there.
When I see a monkey, I'm gonna buy me a monkey.
I know you told me that you need a monkey. You wants to. I remember that you told me that.
I'm gonna get me a monkey, y'all. I'm telling you.
The safari is not about the. We got you can say the safari.
Eminem. What is motor?
We haven't even taken you guys to the Lope to the Lope Park. We got the Lope National Park.
What you doing in South Africa?
I want to show you guys there.
What you doing
over there? We got a lot
there?
of park there. We got a lot of park here.
What are you doing in South Africa, man? What type of business you got going on in South Africa, man? We can collab on that shit and see, well, whatever you're doing, it might be something we could do over here and help you out, man. Something.
Yeah, I just want.
You never know.
I'm not bad. I just want something we should do our Gabon stuff. What we know our people like.
Man, we can do whatever, man.
What we know our people like. And look, there's different, no. The English people and the French people, they are two different cultures. That's what so many people fail to understand. The English culture and the French culture, it is not the same.
Man,
if you're coming,
the same people, they're the same people.
We all African. We all African. I don't deny that. But you have seen that. You know, there's the lifestyle are not the same. The lifestyle and they're not the same.
You talking about European and French?
The French.
You talking about English and American English? That shit ain't made for us, man. It ain't made for us, man. What made for us is Africa, man. Africa what made for us, man. Have a home here as well as in Decatur. What?
Oh.
What you doing, man? You know we need to hook up, man. He in there, Atlanta. ATL. He got a home in Atlanta. That Decatur, Georgia. That like Decatur, it like 2 hours from where I came from. Or an hour and 30 minutes, depending on how fast you drive. And you can drive pretty quick. You can get there quick.
Oh, all right.
Damn, he ain't far, man. He ain't far from where I was. You in South Africa right now?
We got so many things that we just start producing. We start producing chocolate. We start growing rice. We start growing rice. We're growing cocoa. That's why we're producing chocolate. We got a sugarcane farm. All those things needs to be shown. You know, needs to show you guys all those things.
Yeah, we're gonna
show you guys all those things.
That's another thing.
There are so many things that we're gonna show you guys.
That's another thing.
Producing the tomato production.
M&M.
Yeah.
We farming too.
The industrial zone here. You know.
We just gonna do everything what we can do, what we can put our goddamn foot in, we gonna do it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're going that shit up. I know they have like really been impatient because they've been waiting for the videos to start coming in. I know like so many people, especially I remember when I was still about to get 100K. I'm still about to get 1,000 on my first my 1,000 subscribers when I was still
We're gonna check that out.
when I was still ready to get my 1,000. So many people tell me like they want to see the royal areas of Gabon because they don't really understand. They don't know. They don't know the royal areas. They don't know how life in the village really is. They don't really know how things are really being running out.
Really,
out there. That's what they really want to see.
It's a lot of shit can change. It's a lot of shit can change and shit, but people happy, man. Everybody happy, man. They don't stress about no shit. Like they don't be nobody be stressing. They just happy living. Just everything can be elevated. Cause when you come from America, you used to live in a certain type of way. When you come to Africa, you got to downgrade your mentality, man. I'm telling you, cause if you don't, you can be thinking everything gonna be like this, and it ain't gonna be like that, and it ain't shit sweet like that, though. But it just regular shit. It just shit you gotta deal with, just like, man. I can make an example and shit, just like the water and shit. Like right, we ain't no hot water and shit. When you taking a shower, taking a bath, shit, ain't no hot water. But I'm telling you, that shit ain't. It be so hot. Man, you don't want no hot water though. I see why it ain't really no hot water, man. I don't even want no hot water no more. When we first got here, I was like, hey, what the hot water is?
You guys want water before
bathing? I don't give a fuck about that shit now. I don't care about that shit now, cause it ain't cold. The water ain't just super cold, but when you got there, when that water hit your body and you hot here, you feel good. That shit feels so good, man.
You want water in America before taking your bath?
What?
You guys always warm the water before taking your bath?
No, it's just hot water. It just you got hot and cold. When you turn this bitch here on, you turn the hot water on, it's gonna be hot. You turn the cold water on, it's gonna be cold. So you just turn them on together because the water be kind of warm.
How is migration over here?
About 8 compared to what is going on in the Gambia. I don't know what you mean by that though.
Oh, like what? Migration also is, there's a lot of people here, we got so many other different African countries, people from...
They ain't really coming here like that though.
Yeah, we got people from Guinea-Bissau that are here, we got Pakistanis that are here, we got Lebanese that are here, we got the French people that are here, we also got the Chinese, we got people from Benin, we got people from... people from Cote d'Ivoire, which is Ivory Coast. We got people from Nigeria. We got people from Cameroon. We got people from where? We got people from South Africa also. They are
Ghana.
That are here. We got people from Central African Republic. We got people from Ghana. We got so many. There are so many Ghanaians
here. He compared to the Gambia. See, for just see the Gambia, like I said, they inviting people. They inviting the diaspora. They inviting the diaspora
to come over.
If the rest of these countries it just take heed of what look at what Gambia doing.
Now,
man, everybody just come home. If everybody come home, we can make this world a whole better place. And be another thing, like I'm getting all off subject and shit, but the nigga that's in the Army and the Navy and the Marines and the Air Force over there in America, man, what the hell y'all fighting for some shit and dying for some Caucasian shit? Excuse me if you're Caucasian watching this shit, but some of y'all my people anyway, but why y'all dying over there? Y'all want to be part of an army? Come over here and get with this army over here. Let's build Africa. Let's build Africa army up. All the Africans over there, Africans living in America that's in the army, in the services. Come over here and join this army.
That's right.
Join this army. Let's build Africa up so Africa be back #1 like it's supposed to, like it's been and always been. Instead of everybody looking down on Africa and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Come over here and join this army. You want to fight for some real shit? Fight for your people. Instead of fighting for other people, man, another land that have been conquered already. Yes, I'm telling you, everybody. They coming though. They coming. This process, man, it gonna take hundreds of years, man. But we gotta put this shit in the minds of our kids, man, the babies. If we don't teach the kids what's going on, man, we gotta make these kids know what they need, where they from, and what they need to be trying to get back to. That period. That was me and my brother when we were little. That's our thing. We're trying to come back after. We didn't care what was going on. It could be a war going on in Gabon. We still were gonna come here and join the war. Like it didn't matter. Once you just come home and make something happen. Once enough for us to get here, America will fall, man. Africa need to be number one with the resources. America will fall, man. It ain't gotta fall, but long as Africa be up top where it's supposed to be at. Forget the rest of that shit, man.
But you know what I think? You know, like normally what you're saying, like you're right, but what I think is that not just like, I don't want to say like not just only Gabonese government, or not just only like some government in some African countries. What I want is that it's an AU. What I really want is that if the African Union can pass up an international law about
Yes.
African in the diaspora, African in the diaspora, that they should give them
Right,
the right to come home and choose any country of their choice that they wish to stay, and they should live, they should stay there. Any country of their choice in Africa that they wish, that they want to settle, they can kind of settle free of charge. Nobody has the right to disturb them, no matter whatsoever.
Come in the world, cause you African, cause that title African American, they call you African American cause they want to keep that American shit in. They don't want you. Then they show you the bullshit on TV about Africa, man. Do your African ancestry test, man. That shit go back thousands and thousands of years using your Y. What is Y?
Look,
Y chromosome.
Even the African ancestral test, seriously, that doesn't really give you 100% guarantee that you are from this. You are from this country. The only thing I can tell is that, right? Once as you're black. As you are black, you are from Africa. It doesn't matter the country that you are, because at first
it don't matter. But if you want to be where they know where your blood, the blood that running through your vein, that blood where it come from, it connected to this region. You at least go there and check the region out. At least go check it out. You can move anywhere you want to. But it's a lot of places in Africa to move to.
You gotta understand.
Myself, I'm coming to where my blood at.
You have to understand that But wait, if we take us back, African, way back, years back, we never had anything like countries. We never had anything like Gabon, whatsoever that.
They know the reason.
What we was just villages.
They know
what
exactly
we know. It was just villages. We never had any countries, anything called as countries. We just had the villages.
That go back to the Berlin country.
That's why I'm saying that, right. The government, the AU, the African Union, has to pass an international bill, like they should implement it.
But that shit ain't gonna happen because
for the African that who are in the diaspora and choose any country of their choice to settle and start up and start a new life. That's what I really want them to do.
Exactly. You're right. But I'm telling you, they need to do that. But how they gonna do that? How they gonna do that? And they can't even be one Africa. They can't even get it. Ain't even the African currency. The money. If they
forget about that one.
They ain't gonna skip all that and go to.
Let's forget about currency issue because
any currency in their own country.
Because if you want to talk about currency issue, we see that currency issue, that one is going to take a very long time. But this is what I'm saying here is that they need to pass out that law.
They need to do
They need to pass out that because this is something. I think like this is something that's going to be very simple. This is something that is very simple and easy. If they can sit down and decide on this. It is very, very simple and easy. But Kitoko is talking about the currency issue, one currency. We all know that it will be very difficult for Africa to have a single currency because the Corona masters can never allow that happen. They can never allow that happen because it is true that it is true all that they are eating and they are living from us. They can never allow that happen. But passing this bill, if they pass this bill and then implement an international bill stating that all African in the diaspora, that they are in the diaspora, they have the right, they are giving them the right to come to Africa and choose wheresoever they want to stay, wheresoever they choose to settle and start their life afresh. They are free to do that, to do so without anybody disturbing them about whatsoever thing called what paper or so what.
They can do that
we don't want them to disturb the Africans in diaspora. Let them give them the right for them to choose what
they can do that now.
What country they want to go to.
They can do that
they
right
go
now.
there and settle, and the government has to make sure that
they can do that right now.
The government has to make sure that not just by only bringing them, you know, when they come in, the government has to receive them. Any country that they choose, the government of that country has to have the right to receive them with an open arms.
All this shit is simple.
Receiving them with an open arms by giving them something, you know, like, because you can't expect somebody to just start like that. In all the countries in Africa, we know Africa, we are blessed with abundance of land. We still have vast majority of empty land, empty landscape. You know, these people need to come. When they come, the government needs to give them a place for them to settle.
They know one thing, though.
You know, they need to all African in the diaspora that have never been in Africa before. All African in the diaspora that they got their roots, like their forefathers have spent all their life outside. You know, they have never been in Africa before. They need to give them that priority. They need to give them that. To me,
they need to make them wanna come.
To me, I see that like a little token. You know, like a token of saying that we are sorry of what we did to your great grandfather.
That was
we are sorry of what we did
doing.
to your father, to your father. We are sorry even though we know that it is not them who did those stuff, like,
they can make
selling our brothers out there.
They're responsible right now, though. They can make that shit happen. They can invite.
They can make it happen, but I don't know why they don't really want to do that.
Countries and I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you, if enough of African that living in America come over here, and they just say they just pop up, they're millions that pop over here. Ain't motherfuckers Africans in America ain't finna have this shit. What's going on over here? They ain't having that shit, man.
I believe.
I'm telling you, they ain't having none of that shit. None of that corruption, all that bullshit. Niggas ain't having that shit coming from America. They ain't finna come over here. They gonna be some bullshit. They gonna know they gonna speak on that shit. That's another thing about shit over here. Niggas don't speak on those shit. When they getting done wrong over here, they so used to it. They just every day they go with this shit. Go with this shit. Wow. Water. Complaining to the landlord about shit. They don't complain about shit. They just keep going with the same old shit instead of opening their mouth. They scared to talk about shit. They don't say shit about nothing. You get niggas from America, they're like, when we came over there, we get talking about this and that. Niggas over there, they gonna come over here, they gonna complain about all this shit, and shit gonna start changing. I'm telling you. Ain't the motherfuckers in America, Africans in America ain't finna have none of this shit, man. They ain't having this shit. They'll see some shit and be like, what the fuck? Just like I see every day almost. What the fuck? What the hell is here? What is the hell these niggas, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit will be going on every day, all day long. Motherfuckers niggas gonna get together. They won't have that shit, man. Nigga, African coming from America, they ain't finna have that shit. The elite, the ones at the top, they know this shit, man. But our leaders get ran by other motherfuckers.
What I think is what I think is that, you know, what I really think is that it seems like, you know. What I think is that I feel like our colonial masters, they are the one telling our government what to do.
Yeah.
They don't want them. They don't want them to make it happen.
Got control.
But it seems like they are still controlling.
Got control.
That so-called African Union that we know today. It's not. I don't think like they always take decision, you know, by themselves without our colonial. Without the colonial, you know, masters knowing about it.
See, it looks like
decision that they take in that union, I'm sure they have to first of all pass it to the to the colonial masters. Let the colonial masters say, okay, this one we have like this, we approve this. This one, no, we don't approve this.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
And the leaders gonna follow with this shit. They're gonna go on with this shit. The leaders gonna go with this shit.
That's what they do.
Cause they paying the leaders off. They breaking off the money to them, and most of these leaders around here, long as they family straight, they don't care nothing about the people. They let the Chinese and goddamn the Arab come and do what they want to do here, instead of being a strong African leader and just taking care of people. Like they come offer you some shit. Nah, look. I'm gonna take care of this shit. We good. We finna build our economy with our own shit. We try and get our own currency, all this type of shit going on. Ain't none of this shit going on. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I said this shit the other day, but screaming, but I said this shit. I always been saying this shit, but what we need, and all you probably don't even agree with because we talked about this shit. But I'm gonna tell you, we done went with niggas. We done went with males everywhere, controlling shit. Now we have some strong black females in office. Some females in office. A female, they ain't finna have none of that shit. They gonna take care of the agriculture. They gonna take care of the goddamn land, poverty, all that shit, man. They gonna make sure that their country good. We need more females running the country, female leaders. Tired of these niggas these corrupt niggas, man. The females ain't finna be corrupt like that. Cause they gonna be a bunch of females. They get in the office and someone they talking to each other. They gonna be talking about some real change and shit. And these niggas, they ain't taking bribes or none of that shit, man. Cause a female gonna be strong on her shit. I'm telling you. Straight up, man. That's what I just believe. Man, they ain't let me get in all. Let me get in the office. Let me run some shit. I'll make a chain right quick. My country gonna be the best country in Africa. I'm telling you.
What I think is like, you know, is what I think. Look, I'm not really like, you know this, like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I really think is that it's not about having females in power that Africa can change. Or it's not about Africa. It's not about African having a one currency that Africa is going to change.
Man, one currency will build Africa's economy up. That's what you need to understand.
It's not about having that other stuff that's going to do something.
Why?
Look at for example. For example, right? France CFA. We got France CFA. How many countries are using France CFA? Do you know how many countries that are using this France CFA? Central African France CFA. We got
that's
almost,
a problem.
Almost 5 countries.
That's a problem.
You go to West Africa, they got their own France CFA.
That's a problem.
They got their own France CFA.
That's a problem.
What problem?
That's a problem because the money got to go back to France.
All those countries that are on
we need our own one currency.
Wait, it's not about okay.
What a problem in the economy over here.
I accept that. I do accept that, right? France CFA is being printed in France by France, right? What about it? What about other countries? What about other countries that they do print their own money? For example, we got Kenya. They got their own money.
Well, we got Kenya.
They got their own money.
But they by themselves. No, they can't do nothing by themselves.
What are they doing?
Because look at the rest of the country being ran by Iran.
There is still corruption in that. We also got.
Man, that ain't one country. They ain't making nothing happen.
We got Nigeria. They got their money. We got Ghana. They got their own money. What are they doing? It's not about being.
Man, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Building Africa economy and building it all up to making Africa #1. And to make Africa #1, Africa got to have its own one currency, just like the United States. You think Georgia got its own Georgia money and California got their own money? Dog, you can go. You go anywhere, man.
The only thing is that, right? The only thing is that if we can stop, believing in the white. It's not about having the one currency issue.
Man, don't you know that part of it? Do you understand? I understand what Kai saying. I understand that. We need to quit trusting. You believe in white people though. You believe in them. You love them.
It's not like I love white people.
I don't love. Yeah,
it's not like I love white people.
No, man, keep it real. We keep it real. What's we talking about?
We can't deny the fact that we have learned. We can't deny the fact that we have learned from them. We have learned from our colonial masters. No, we have learned from them so many things.
They teaching you what you want to know.
Did you know that?
What they telling you is something you know already.
Did you know that? Wait, let me tell you something. Did you know that? Did you know that right? If they said that, all right, all the Africans in Africa, let them leave Africa and go to the white man's land.
Where the white man land at?
The white man land, be it America, be it Europe, be it China, whatsoever.
Deal with that first.
Wait, let me explain.
You gotta go deep.
Let me explain. If they say that, okay, let us do an exchange. All the white people comes to Africa, and why all the black people goes to the white man place, right? I bet you. I give Africa by then. You just give Africa. I give Africa by then just exactly 30 years. In the next 30 years, you come to Africa, you won't believe that it is Africa. You wouldn't believe because you know why.
Gonna be on top.
You know why.
Gonna be on top.
Let me tell you something.
Gonna be on top.
Do you know why? Because with us African, we don't respect. Lack of respect and obedience. We don't respect and we don't obey. That's the fact.
I understand that. We
That's
know that much.
We don't respect and we don't obey.
We
That's what is
about-
killing us to this day. And it is only the time that life. It is only Africa will only.
We understand that much. We
Africa
gotta
will only
respect each other. We need to do better with ourselves.
I think
on the
Africa,
inside.
Africa will only have a good
Like
look.
she said,
Africa can only have a good look
people.
if we can have that respect and obedience. Because
to
we don't have
with
respect
ourselves.
with ourselves.
I understand
Between
that.
ourselves and
When you do that, when that happens, what you're gonna have to do after that, when that happens, what
Right.
needs to happen is still to make Africa get African
because for
economy,
example,
build the economy. They got the currency got to change,
do you know why I say so?
and they got to get that Bible, what y'all believing in, and throw that motherfucker away.
You know
That
what?
Jesus, what you love. Yeah, what you gotta get rid of him.
Not about
that type of shit. Kyle, ain't what I'm talking about. Keep it real.
There is nothing
Keep it
about
real.
the Bible doesn't have
That
anything
Bible
to do
shit.
what we are doing.
Man, let me tell you. Most everybody over here, they believe, they watching the white man preach, and they watching the videos and shit, and they love the white man over here. How something gonna change? How something gonna change if we believe in the white man?
I don't want to. I don't want to talk anything about the Bible.
See,
I don't want to talk anything about the Bible. Let it be.
I can talk about it.
Let it be the way. Let it be the way it is. Let it be the way it is. I don't want to talk anything about the
That's
Bible.
a problem. They
I don't
came
want
here.
anything to do
They
about
came here and brought that
Let
Bible.
it be the way it is.
They brought this shit. They brought the
If
Bible.
you
They
want-
the Bible, and everybody believes in this shit.
Everything in the Bible, it is not. They are not forcing nobody to.
Now, let me tell you another thing.
They don't force anybody to believe. They don't force nobody to believe it. If you want to believe, you believe. If you don't want to believe, then that's up to you. What we're talking here, we're talking about our continent. We're talking
White
about how we
religion.
can. We're talking about how we can.
This is how. What I'm trying to tell you. This is how. This shit gonna take bloodshed, gonna take some shit, but this is how the only way we're gonna get this shit right. We gotta cut the white man out this motherfucking shit, man.
It's not about cutting white men, no. It's not about cutting white men, no.
Feed him with a long You what you not about to see what I'm saying?
I
see
am
what
not.
I'm saying?
Look,
man, you gotta cut the way you think about white people, man. You over here, you ain't even been.
You are misunderstanding me.
You ain't live your life around white folk.
You are misunderstanding me.
You ain't live your life around white folk like I have.
You are misunderstanding me.
You ain't never been treated. See, he ain't never been through racism. He don't know what that is. He don't know what racism is. None of that shit. That's the type of shit what's going on over here. You got niggas over here. And excuse me if you watching over here, y'all think y'all got that Muslim. You ain't no Muslim. Cut it out. Cut it out. And cut that Jesus shit out. Cause he won't even know J in the alphabet. Where he come from?
I don't want to talk about
the Bible twisting the devil and God up.
I don't want to talk
Believe
about
in him.
I don't even want to talk about that.
I'm telling you, see, you gotta talk about it. Shit real. This real life. This the type of shit what you got to talk about when it go through to make a change. This the type of shit you gotta talk about. This real shit, man. This real shit. You gotta be there, went through this white supremacy. You ain't never been in white supremacy. Cause you like around ain't nothing but niggas around. You ain't never been you ain't never lived your life in no hard shit where you living where you can't even be an African. Niggas over there in Africa, in America, you African and living in America, you will never know what it feel like to be African until you come to Africa. When you see number niggas around. Forget who running this shit, but when you gonna feel like an African, when you see that this where you supposed to be at, when it ain't nothing but black people.
I don't know how life is over there. But
man.
What I can really tell you is what I can really say is that, it's not about hating one another, because there's like the saying go that two wrongs can never make it right. It's not about hating.
It ain't being.
It's not about being hating whatsoever.
You ain't gotta hate them, but just get them out. Get out of their face.
Never judge a person from his past.
How about getting out of their face?
Never judge a person from his past.
But how about getting out of their face though? See, you'll let them. See, you'll open up and you'll let them in. You'll let them in.
It is not about hating them or about letting them in. It's all about educating them. It's all about telling them what is right, and what is wrong. We have to let them know, and we have to. This is all about educating them, letting them know that now we are no more in that dark ages.
Okay.
That
we still there.
We are now civilized We are now civilized people.
We still there.
We are no more there.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's it is for us to start telling them that and let me tell you something. You can't compare, right? The African back in the days and African today. They are two different things. You see, like there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes even in the society. You know, even though they're trying to do equality in everything, gender whatsoever. I know that there are some.
So you talking about equality, see?
I'm talking about equality. That's what I'm talking about.
You want to be equal to the white man.
It's not about being. Yeah, that's how the world's supposed to be like.
Do y'all see what
that's
I'm saying?
how the world's supposed to be because it
You see what I'm saying? See, long as you keep pushing for equality, that's the same thing what they talking about in America was built on slavery. That shit is never gonna happen. We gotta cut that shit out. We ain't gotta hate the white man. We ain't gotta hate him. But what we need, like you said earlier, we need to do our thing. We need to do our thing. We do our thing. Think about us instead of thinking about the white man that's gonna be your savior. You think Jesus gonna come here and save you? That shit ain't gonna happen.
I don't want to even talk about anything when
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. See, when a white man say something, you believe. When a black man say something, you don't believe the shit. That's the type of shit what's going on in Africa right now. What we talking about? What I'm saying is, what I'm really saying is that right. What I'm really saying, and understand me very well. What I'm saying here is that there is nothing about being hating. Or there's nothing about being discriminated, right? The creator created this beautiful planet Earth, Mother Earth, for everybody, for every human, everybody who was here first. Who was here first?
It doesn't matter who was here.
Who was here first?
It doesn't matter who was here.
That type of shit. You don't know that shit.
We already find ourselves.
You don't know. Niggas were here first.
It doesn't really matter who was here first.
This land
it is not about first. It's not about being first or being last, right? It doesn't matter about that. All I'm saying is that
pure facts. The sunlight, the sun, it gives life. That's God's sun. That's the sun right now. It made for us. It made for our melanin skin. It heals us. It kills them. Who was here first? He might think white people would be here first. Caucasian, we was here first. Go back to the land, the bones and shit where they done found the oldest bone they found is a black man, a black woman. I'm telling you, these facts, man. This some shit you got to study, got to know instead of just listening to white people. You can't listen to white. You gotta know this shit. This shit gotta know this shit. But we were made for this planet. This planet made for us. This shit done been manipulated, and they came after us.
There is nothing like who was made for the planet. All of us were made for this planet.
But believe me,
there is nothing like somebody who was made.
You keep trusting them white folk. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna stab you in the back.
It's not about being trusting. It's not about being trusting. It's not about being. It is not about that. It's not about. It's not an issue about trusting.
Yes, it is. You believe everything they say. You gotta open your mind up and just listen to a nigga. Listen to a nigga telling you some shit. You ain't gotta hate the white man. I know you love him.
Do you know something? Do you know something? There's this parable that it always says that like when you beat a child with your right hand, you draw him back with your left. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter like.
You still want to have love.
I am not saying.
You can still love the white man.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right? They did wrong. Their forefathers did wrong to us. Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that we should take that and hold against them.
No, learn.
And hold against them. What are we showing? What are we showing to the world? Then who's going to be better? Two ones can never make it right. Who's going to be better? If we're doing that, who is the more better person?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Tell me.
If you want to make a change, you is not finna change the way you love white folk. That ain't Africa ain't gonna change.
I am not saying that.
Ain't gonna change.
I am not saying that.
Why you loving and believing everything they say? They gonna keep doing the same thing to you because they don't give a fuck about your ass.
You are misunderstanding me. You are misunderstanding what I'm saying. You don't really understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I done been around white folk.
I am not preaching about racism. I am not a racist, no neither whatsoever. I want everything to be like everybody should be. Equal. Yeah, equal. That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
It should be.
It will. Gradually, it will.
Have we ever been equal to them?
I think so. I think someday,
We're a superior race. We over them.
Someday
No.
we getting there. We getting there. We getting there. We getting there. Someday we getting there. A journey with 1,000 miles begin with a step.
I'll be back in a minute.
A journey with 1,000 miles begin with a step. What I'm saying, guys, Kitoko understood what I was saying, right? What I was saying, look, the way that Kitoko always preaches, just like the way he always give, like he always have that hatred. I can see that hate in him about the white people because of history, just because of one history mistake stuff, right? Well, just because of one mistakes that the white people did back then. What I'm saying is that let us not judge people from the past, no matter what is going on. I don't really blame our colonial masters, because today we got that freedom. There are so many things that we got that freedom, but you know what? They're not exploiting us. Like it's not like they are not really exploiting us. It's not like they are not exploiting us. Let me just put an example. Like like back in the days, if they were like exploiting us, like let me just say like out of 100%, if they were exploiting us like let me say 80%. But when it comes nowadays, if you want to exploit us, if you want to look at the exploitation rate, it is not up to, it cannot be up to 20%. It cannot be up to 20%. The issue there is that when these people are coming, right? These people are coming, they are coming to our land, they are coming to Africa, getting the natural resources. They are taking the natural resources. Before they get the natural resources, they are paying for that. But where is the money going to? Our leaders, the people up there, they take the money, they do what they embezzle that money. And they make us believe that those people are taking those stuff free of charge. Nowadays, when they're talking about exploitation, they come in when they are exploiting us by why? How? Before they were exploiting us, they were not paying us. But when they come in us like something like an item, for example, this opponent can cost like, let me just say another, okay, this opponent can cost like, let me just say $1,000. They will come and say that, okay, I'll give you $600, or they will come and say that, okay, I'll give you $500. They don't want to pay you that $1,000, but at least it is better than this. Without reason, you see, we all see that things are like improving. Things are improving, but I'm really seeing the hatred in him. I think the problem in Africa today is not about it's not about the colonial masters. The problem in Africa today, it is the leaders. Africa is corrupt. Let us accept the fact that we have corrupt leaders, we have corrupt people, we have people that they don't even care about their fellow citizens, because we are seeing it. We don't even need any we don't need a soothsayer to tell us about this. We don't need a soothsayer to tell us about this. We are seeing all this like somebody who gets into power and he doesn't want to step down. He wants to be there till the day he dies. All these things, that's how you guys, we have to know that it is not really what it is. It is not really what it is. I know about that. Kaiser, he's not just blind. I know about all that, what's going on. I don't understand. I don't really know how life is really going on over there. How the day-to-day activities with you guys about racism stuff. But I want you guys to let you guys know that there's racism everywhere, even in Africa. With us Africans, there's racism everywhere, even in Africa. Yeah, there is nowhere in the world that you go and you never experience racism. There's racism everywhere. Even us here in Africa. Let me tell you guys something that you guys don't know. Let me tell you guys something that you guys don't know. All of us, we got a black skin, right? We got a black color skin, right? If you see the way that the rich are living, and you see the way that the poor are living, the rich exploit the poor people in Africa. Yeah, our fellow brothers and sisters, Africans, the same country, some even the same village, even they exploit their less privilege. It is not about whatsoever. That thing is everywhere. I just want to let you guys should understand this fact that things are changing, right? Yes, they exploited us. They exploited our forefathers. They exploited the generation back years back. But now things are changing. Now things are changing. The issue here is that we have to look onto in between us. The problem is right within us. It's not even the problem is far away from it's far away from them. The problem is within us. It's within us, Africans. The problem, I think Africa can only change if the leaders decide to change and lead the way it should be. And lead the way it should be. Let me tell you guys something. There are so many. Look, let's just compare the way the leaders, the way the white folks lead, the way the white folks are leading, the way they are leading their people out there, and the way us Africa is not poor. We all know Africa, we are rich, we got money. If to prove to you guys Africa is not poor, check some of our leaders, their bank account. Check what they got outside.
Where they get the money from?
What? It's our money.
From the French and from the British, they getting bribes, taking bribes and all. I'm finna bring that heat. Now check this out.
Coming?
He said something about some hatred and shit. Man, I got white friends, got a call knowing that we African and we got them number one. That period. You gotta be around the white folks. So when you keep trusting them, they gonna come take over all your shit.
I don't care about who's number one.
Ain't no hatred.
I don't care about who's number one whatsoever.
But you gonna have to. If you don't, they gonna take over your shit. If you had a country,
what are we looking for?
If you had a country, they'll take over your country.
What are we looking for?
If you was if you was a leader of a country,
not like that.
You can see the way
that's what you think.
That mind frame,
not like that.
They will take over your country.
Not like that. What
they won't take over my country.
What we looking for? We're looking for change, right?
Yeah.
We're looking for change, right?
Change ain't gonna come with you when you talk about some equality.
Equality, that's what we need. That's what
we've been drilled through the goddamn dirt, and you think Caucasians or you think they gonna give you, they gonna make you equal to them when they already got you down in the store.
Let me tell you something. I think like
what we dealing with.
If there's equality in the world, right, there will be no poverty. If there's equality in the world, there will be no poverty. Right. There will be no crime. Right. There will be no crime rate. There will be no poverty. If there's equality in the world.
You're right.
But because there's no equality, what we are looking for, we are looking for that equality. It's not about who is first or who is last.
You're right.
It's not about that.
But in reality, not no dream where in reality that shit ain't no equality. They done took over this shit. Ain't gonna be no equality until we get all shit motherfucking right and start not believing what the hell they telling you. You letting them teach you your history.
Yeah,
they telling you what they done for. They making video, they making music, they making goddamn movies and shit about what they done to you. And we just believe everything. It ain't about that shit. Like I said, the leader corrupt. They taking money from all the Caucasians. They taking money. That's why the leader don't care. Cause they taking bribes just like the police taking bribes and shit.
Police always take bribes. All police
the thing about that shit, man, I'm telling you, the thing about it ain't about no hatred. It ain't about no hatred. I done been around. I done been in America. I know what's going on over there. The shit what's going on over there, that shit spreading. It's all over the United Nations. They run this shit. What we gotta do is get together. It's more of us than any race. Any race on this planet, it's more of us. Why we the one down though? Why we down? And you talking about equality, you down right now.
You know why we down?
You down right now. You want to be equal.
You know why we down?
No.
You know why we down?
I'm telling you why we down.
You know why we
Because we still believing in Jesus.
Not like that.
We still believing in the Bible. We still believing that the white man gonna come save you. You still believing everything they tell you. That is exactly why, man.
No, I don't
Instead of thinking that we the one, we number one.
I don't think so.
We could be number one. What wrong with us being going back to what we were?
Why we down is because we don't want to see our fellow brother progress, because an African man is very, very jealous. Jealousy is within the people. We don't want to see our problem, our fellow.
They got you trained like that. They done trained your mind. They done trained niggas' mind.
They never train our mind. They never train our mind.
Oh,
if you go back to history, let me tell you something. If you go back to history, there were tribal wars. What was causing other tribal wars? Was it not jealousy? There were tribal wars. But it
was niggas though. They were niggas. Tribal wars.
There were tribal wars about hatred.
Look what's going on right now.
About hatred.
Look what's going on right now.
Hatred has been there ever since. It's not them.
This shit ain't about no hatred, about nothing. It's just about knowing who the fuck you is. Excuse my language. Knowing who you is.
In
and period. And not
You
li-
want-
like Kanye
do you want to tell
not
me?
listening
Do
and
you want to
believing
tell?
everything
Do you
they
want to
tell
tell? Do
you.
you want to tell me in America that black don't kill blacks in America? You want to tell me that black don't kill blacks?
Who don't know
Hatred
that?
and jealousy, they don't kill.
Who don't know that though?
They do it right.
But you know why though, right?
It's everywhere in Africa. You
But
see
you
that.
know why?
That's why I'm saying that
That
because
shit spread because they got it like that. They in control. They want you to kill it. They want that shit. Cause long as you killing another nigga, you doing their job for them. They gonna give you millions of dollars. You be a rapper talking about killing niggas. They gonna give you millions. You'll be a rich man.
the creator created everybody and give and he put your mind for you. You are the only one who can control your mind. But if you want somebody to control your mind for you, except you allow somebody to control that mind for you, but you are the owner of yourself. You are the owner of your mind. You are the owner of your body. You are the owner of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
So
say.
don't tell me that somebody.
And you superior.
Somebody will tell
You superior.
somebody will control you of which you don't want to be controlled.
So you saying you ain't superior. You ain't superior to another race. You ain't superior. I understand the equality thing
I
you're
am
trying
not
to
equal.
do.
I don't want to be the head. No matter, no neither.
Please
do I
don't,
want to
cause
be
you
the
did, cause you would
I don't want to be
let
the
them
head. No
folks take
neither do I
over
want to be
your.
the tail.
They will take over your shit. They will take your shit easy.
They're gonna take nothing.
They'll take your shit
It's not about-
easy.
it's not about-
They will never take. Let me be a leader. They'll never take my shit.
Two wrongs can never ever make it right.
But
They're
you
not gonna
still
ever
preach
do
that. They love people like you. Don't tell them Caucasian
Hi,
nothing. They
simplistic
love.
motivation. Look, let me
They
tell you.
love shit like the way you talking. They love that shit. You done been trained.
I'm the type of person-
You done been trained
I'm
for
a,
that.
I'm a type of person that I don't always judge somebody from the past, from his or her past. I don't like judging people from their past, right? Because people do change. The only thing that is constant in life is change. The only thing which is
Okay, I
constant in life
understand
is
that.
change. People change because of one past mistake that somebody
Understand
did.
that.
Don't take that.
You
and
think
don't-
that a little mistake? You think this
Don't
all
take
this
that and
shit
put
was
it on
going on? You think it's just a little mistake?
It was a mistake. Let's call it today. Today it was a mistake. Maybe
Slavery was a mistake.
It might be maybe some years back it wasn't a mistake.
Slavery was a mistake.
But today in this our generation we consider that as a mistake. We
Let me
consider
tell
that
y'all-
as a mistake.
let me
We have
tell
to
y'all some
consider
shit.
that as a mistake because
Let me tell
it
y'all
is
some
what
shit.
it is.
Let me give
It is
y'all
what it is.
a little history lesson. He probably don't even know himself. Let me tell you some shit, some history shit. The fucking slave trade is started with the fucking the Arab.
Who get wait?
The
let me tell you-
Arab started that shit.
You talk about
Then the Caucasian took over and
Wait.
niggas sold. They were
Wait.
paying niggas off and niggas
Wait.
sold each other out.
wait.
They sold each other out too.
You talk about.
That's what happened.
You talk about slave. You talk
That's why I end up my blood and my
you talk about
football end
slavery.
up in America.
Who were the ones selling our brothers to the white people?
I just said
Is it
it.
not
I
us?
just told you.
We are the one who started it. We did that. We started doing
No,
that.
we didn't start no slavery. You gotta know this. See,
But we are-
do you all see what we dealing with?
Let me tell
You
you.
got to know the history.
Wait, I know that.
Don't listen to the white folks. The white folks
It's
gonna
not
tell
about
you
the white
that
folks. It's
shit.
not about the white folks. When they came in,
Arabs and Portuguese. The Arabs first started that shit. And everybody else took over.
Let me tell you something. When they came in, they suggested that to our chiefs and our kings. They suggested that to our chiefs and our kings.
Pay them off.
They refused. But when they started,
Everybody didn't refuse.
when they started giving them that the gift to show that to prove that we as black we
Niggas.
have long neck and we have longness and we are so greedy.
But you
That's
know why
that's why
that's how we
did
fought up.
what we did
That's how we
what
fought up.
we
Cause
did. Because we are greedy.
they were easily paying them out with little shit, and then they turned around and stabbed us in the back. They stabbed us in the back. That's the same shit going on now, and that's why the shit happened. That's why everything was going on right now. They stabbed us in the back.
I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to.
You got to go there.
No, I don't
See,
even want to go there. Right?
You got to go there.
We are in the new generation
What?
right now.
What?
They say, look,
What?
they did say that right.
Man.
If you keep on holding to your past, you will never move forward in life. You
Who
believe
says
that or
that?
not? Do you believe that or not? If you keep holding
In certain situations,
if
you believe that in certain situations. Not this what we talking about right
no matter
now.
the situation,
This shit what we talking about right
no
now.
matter the situation.
Okay,
if you
so
keep
you-
holding
you-
on
okay.
your past, you can never
I'm
ever
gonna
move.
tell you right now.
You can
You
never ever move
keep
forward.
loving them. Look, I got love for some Caucasian myself, but I'm gonna tell they know the truth. They even know the truth themselves.
I don't.
They'll listen to you and be like, what the hell they been talking about?
No. I'm not saying that they are not.
Believe me.
I am not saying that the thing is
I
over.
I understand what you're saying.
I am not saying that the thing is over. But at least it has been limited. At least it is not the way it is.
What limit?
Not the way it is.
What limit? You gotta understand. What you need to understand, for it to be changed right here in Africa and around the world, just like you said though, niggas need to goddamn start taking care of niggas. Africa need to start taking care of Africa.
Africa needs to start taking care of Africa.
Take care and quit doing what they do.
Are we doing it? We are not doing it.
We ain't doing it because we done been trained not to do that.
Nobody trained us. We decided not to. We decided not to be like that.
We done been trained because the kids read the Bible. The kids believe in the Bible. We gotta start with the kids to make a change.
Let me tell you this thing. Let me call it an example. We went to there. There was one time. There was a trash bin. There was a trash bin at the trash side, right? You saw that trash bin, right?
Yeah, what about?
At the roadside, one time. No, it seems like we're in a taxi. I don't know, but we're moving. I think like we're going somewhere, heading somewhere. Okay. There was a trash bin there. The trash bin was there, right? At the trash side, but people that got trash, for them to put that trash inside that trash bin, they drop it on the ground. You have seen that. I showed you. I even showed you that. Yeah. To show you that African, us and African, we know the right thing to do, but we don't want to do the right thing.
Okay.
We know.
I can solve that problem. I can solve that problem.
How? You can never
put a motherfucking sign up.
Did you think that person don't know? The
trash being like this big. They don't dump the trash being like this big.
You can never.
People come here, they dumping trash, the trash being this big.
What can you say about that?
I'm telling you, the trash being this big, and people come here, they throwing trash, they don't clean that shit every day. They'll wait till that shit pile. That little bit of trash, that little thing get over goddamn full. And they start throwing that shit all over the place. And the thing about it, they had bigger trash bins. And with a sign up telling them they violate or they get caught violating, they will stop that shit. Cause one thing what they scared of is the police.
It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. Let you know something very clear, right? An African man wants that before he obeys you, he wants you to run behind him like a kid. He wants you to be behind him with a whipping stick, with a whip. Before he does exactly what you want him to do.
That's the type of shit
you can never.
You'll be getting whipped.
That's what I told you. What did I say earlier? I told you that, right? For Africa to change, first of all, we have to be obedient because we are not obedient.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're
right, Kyle. They done that too.
We are not obedient and we are not doing the right thing because we know the right thing but we don't want to do the right thing. We know what is right but we don't want to do the right thing. We know what is there but we don't want to do it.
Because our brain done been trained.
It's not about our brain. It's
Why
we decide not to because of wickedness.
They were born into this system. Because they born into this fucking Caucasian system.
Not about that.
Well, why it happened though?
Do you know that
if this shit wasn't going on, won't nobody be doing none of this shit? What's happening right now?
Do you know that? Right? We are the one Africans that are showing the white people to call us black monkeys, to call us monkeys. Do you know that?
They were doing that shit.
Do you know that we are the one?
What the hell they got to do with
we are the
what
one making
about?
them to call us that monkeys.
But what they got to do with what we talking about though? What the hell do they got to do with what we talking about?
To show you.
What we got to do is stop this want to be some equality shit and go and get ourselves right and learn what the fuck, like you said.
What I'm saying is that
you say half of some shit, but then you still loving the white man.
No, I'm not saying it's not about being love or no.
It ain't about hating them either. I don't hate the white man. Because if I was a white man, if I was Caucasian, I'd be doing the same thing what's going on right now. Because I know that the sun killing us, causing us cancer. I know that shit, and I'll be taking over you niggas. I'll be taking you niggas over, just like they doing right now.
No way.
I'll be a leader. But the way I'm thinking right now, if I was a Caucasian, I'll be taking niggas over here like they here. I'll be taking Africa over.
You know what? You know what?
Cause man, niggas was nice.
Assistant in this. assistant on either
we
two
gotta
runs.
drop that.
Assistant on either two runs can never make
You
it right.
still saying
Because,
two
you know
runs
what?
don't make it
Two runs
right.
don't make it right.
Do you think they
Judge-
saying that
Judge-
shit? Do you think the white? Do you think the Caucasians saying that thinking the way you think?
Maybe not all of them, but I know some of them. Some of them,
The
some
leaders,
of them are like
the
that.
ones up top, the leaders.
Some of them are like
the
that.
one
Some
that
of
raised,
them,
the
some
one
of-
that raised up in poverty or in the middle class or lower class like
Right.
us, they love us. They know where we come from. They know where we come from. I've been around them. I know my cousins and my goddamn
All of them know what. All of them know
They
where we come from.
understand that. They understand where we come from and understand what they people done to us. They understand this shit.
Did you know that sometimes it is us black that made the white people to hate us? Did you know? Yes or no?
What?
Did you know that sometimes, like especially the new generation of the white, and the new
They
new
being
generation
taught
of the black.
by they-
Sometimes we are
they
the
being
one.
taught.
We are the one making them to hate us.
Cause, but the thing,
You know that.
So you gotta understand, we born in a system.
It's
We
not about
born
being
in
a
a
system. What system?
What the-
I got all my whole life.
You
I
don't
deny that.
understand the
I don't-
system. That's
I
why
don't-
you still love Jesus and love the white man. That just, listen, you gotta listen to me. I'm a leader. You gotta understand this shit, man. I'm telling you, I don't hate the white man. I don't hate the white man. What I just know myself. I know what Africa, the potential. I know what niggas. I know what we can do, and I know the past. I know what happened. I know about the Bible, all that shit. I know this shit. But the way you thinking, you just cannot trust them like the way you trust them, the way you love them, cause they gonna take your shit over like they doing right now. Period. You ain't gotta hate them. I don't hate them. I just know that I know that our African race was here first. I understand and we down right now.
What you're preaching?
How?
What you're preaching right
How
now?
we down right now?
you-
Cause we were easily
what-
manipulated. Cause we were so nice. We were so nice to them.
What you're
We were so
preaching- what
nice,
you're
and they
preaching-
stabbed us in the back.
What you're preaching right now is
You got
hate.
it.
What you're preaching right now is hate.
This ain't hatred.
It's hate.
This is not.
That's hate.
Anybody watching this shit? I ain't preaching no hatred. You gotta understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the African. We need to be together. We need to be together. We ain't gotta hate the white man or none of that shit, but we gotta get together so we can control our shit. Control our shit. Instead of letting them in and being nice and letting them in and take bribes and all type of shit. Control our shit. Then we'll got there and get at a place where we can while we ain't in control, where we can what do you hear white folks talking about being equality? Do you hear any
Forget about that.
person talking about equality?
Forget about that. Look, that is what make us different. Because that's the main reason that makes us different. Because that's why I first of all made a statement to you that right like two ones can never make it right. There should be somebody. There should be somebody to always say the right thing. No matter
That's what I'm telling you.
no matter how wrong. No matter how
I'm
wrong.
telling you the right thing.
No matter how wrong that they are.
You still
no
quoting
matter-
the
no
white
matter-
quotes and shit. That shit that type of shit where they want you to be quoting so you won't be an African nigga that take over shit. They want you to be too wrong to make it right, cause they the one were wrong. They the one wrong, so they the one started that little phrase you saying. They started that shit. And you still sitting here quoting that shit, and they want you to think like that so you won't take them over.
That's the right thing. We all know that's the right thing.
Come on.
They all know that's the right thing.
Come on.
Let me tell you
Come
something.
on.
Let me tell you something. We can't deny the fact that without the white people, I'm telling you, the world will not be the way it is. Period.
What's up, Shay?
That's how it is. Period. It wouldn't have been the way it is. Period. I just got you an example that.
History class.
Let me tell you something. I got you an example that if they leave Africa to the white people and all the black people leave Africa and go to the white man's land, I'm telling you, I give Africa just 30 years. 30 years, then you come back to Africa, you wouldn't believe that this is Africa.
But do you know what?
I'm telling you.
Cause they know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what they did to America. They're like America.
They're gonna
like
fix
America.
They're
What
gonna fix Africa. They're gonna fix Africa.
See, you believe? Do y'all hear this
I'm
nigga?
telling you, they're gonna fix
Do y'all hear
Africa.
this nigga talking about the white folk fixing Africa?
Yeah,
man,
Africa.
you got to cut that bullshit out, man. You got to cut, man. You got to. I'm telling you, man. You know what? We going to America.
I'm gonna
take him to America. When we go, we taking the trip. We coming soon.
Let me tell you something.
We coming soon. I'm gonna show him what it's like in America.
Let me tell you something. I'm
gonna show him what it's like in America. You talking about white folk fixing? See that you believe that shit. You believe that shit. I'm gonna tell you that shit is impossible. Tell me something. What is a Mzungu? What's a Mzungu?
It's not, and forget about all those things that you're telling me. Let me tell you, for how many years?
Let me give him.
How many years have we been? How many years? Africa is for us, right? How many years have we been here? What changes is done? What changes are we making?
Thank you.
What changes are we making?
Now you thinking. Now I'm talking about what
You
changes.
should tell me what changes.
Cause you see what's happening. The
What's
white folks
happening?
still controlling.
What white folks controlling what?
The French, the British, they controlling all this shit. The
Forget
Arab.
about that.
You see, you can't forget about it because it's happening now. Kyle,
is the
what
white
the fuck?
Is the white folks? Are they the one telling our? Are they the one?
Thank you.
Are they the one
Thank
telling?
you.
Are they the one telling
It's
our
all
government to
around
invest the money?
here. It's all around here. Yes, they is.
Are they the one telling our government to invest the money?
Yes.
No way, that's a lie.
Man, come
That's
on,
lie.
man. Come on, you gotta get your.
It is. They are not. They are not.
You got to get that white man. You got to get the
gotta-
white man
you
out
also-
your
you have to-
motherfucking
you-
head.
I am. What I'm saying.
Everybody, man.
Look, let me say-
Everybody
let-
right here
let me-
think like this.
I am not supporting nobody.
Let me
I'm
tell you
not supporting
something. You know what a
anybody.
Mzungu is?
I'm not
A
supporting
Mzungu is that what that what nigga call that what they call. They call us nigga they the Mzungu. A Mzungu is a person, a race that ain't got no land, no nothing, nowhere to go. He saying go back to their land. They go to
Isn't the
America.
white man for-
It was
for-
niggas in America. It
our-
was niggas all over the area before any goddamn Caucasian was
But our ability to stop thinking of self and more. That's it. She said it all. She already said it all. What is killing us Africans is because we think about ourselves. We also we think about ourselves. That's what is killing because you have been saying this shit.
Man, hold on.
She's talking
Nigga, Africans, who said Africans think about themselves?
We thinking and that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth.
No, hold on. You must didn't read that right.
You
said some of the bigger problems in the black community. What black communities? You mean in America?
To stop thinking
in America.
Stop thinking of self and more. That's how it is.
Man, let me tell you something. Nigga was trained to think like.
No.
Nigga don't think about themselves. If nigga thought about themselves, they'll know where they come from.
Nobody was trained to
Cut that shit out.
Look at
You see. If niggas thought about themselves, they'll love themselves. They'll love the next African.
They don't do that.
Niggas don't think they don't do that. Well, tell her that.
No.
Tell her you right. You just said you heard it. They don't do that.
She's right.
No,
She's right.
niggas ain't
She's
doing that
right.
shit.
You are
Niggas do not think about themselves.
You are seeing in
The
Africa.
leaders think about their family, they think about themselves over here because they getting bribed. But if niggas really thought about themselves the way they supposed to think about themselves, they'll know where they come from and they'll know what they need to be done. I know what need to be done. It ain't about no hatred or nothing. This shit ain't about no hatred. This shit about bringing up the Africa, man. Get Africa back #1. Period.
Let me tell you something. In Africa, we are all seeing it. In Africa, the rich getting richer while the poor getting poorer. Secondly, in Africa, when somebody's on top, that person doesn't want to step down. When somebody's on top, that person doesn't want to step down. Wait, let me cut you. Let me cut you an example.
But what you gotta do is quit loving them the way you love them, thinking they're gonna come save you.
Let me cut you an example. Is it the white man who is saying that an African president to get to when once he become president he should die there? Is it the white man?
What you mean?
How many presidents have you seen that they are in power they don't want to step down?
What you mean? They ain't gotta step down like in America.
Is it the white folks who tell them?
They ain't gotta step
Why?
down.
What?
They ain't gonna step down because they keep taking bribe from them. They keep taking money so they can come in their country and take the resources.
Forget about that shit. They are the president that they don't want to do it. They are president. They are the ones.
They getting money, man.
They don't want to see that.
They getting money, man.
You don't even understand. You don't even understand the nature of Africa. You don't know what's
man. I see what's going on right here. I know what's going on. I see what's going on. I knew before I came here. I know what's going on.
Let me tell you something. We as
what
Africa,
you don't understand,
in Africa, I bet you guys like there is something.
You ain't being diverse.
There is something we call.
And he don't even know in history. If you don't know the history, how can you even speak?
There is something we call self-hate in Africa. There is something we call self-hate in Africa. You see what happened in South Africa?
How can you speak on this shit?
Wait, let me tell you something. You see what happened?
You shouldn't even be talking.
You see what happened in South Africa. You see what happened in South Africa. I don't even want to be telling you.
All over Africa.
You see what is happening all over Africa. Right? You see what is happening
all over Africa. They think like you think. All over Africa. They think like you think. They got the Bible over here. They believe it in Jesus. They believe a white man gonna come save them. All over Africa. It ain't South Africa. Everywhere. They being manipulated. They being manipulated by the Caucasian. And when I say Caucasian, I mean the British, the French, the goddamn Arab, all of them. You gotta know the history to even know what's going on here. If you don't know the history, you cannot speak on this real shit here.
I don't believe.
Period.
I don't.
You
believe
cannot.
That.
You'll be confused. You'll be confused, man.
I don't believe that, man. I don't believe.
See,
that.
don't say. You know why? Cause that white dude, what you be listening to, that white dude, what you love, that shit there.
What do I do? You're talking
That-
about
what-
Joe Austin.
What?
Joe Austin.
What's the name? Tell everybody what the name is. Who you
Joe
love?
Austin.
That dude there.
Joe Austin.
What else more I gotta say? African.
Joe Austin is like
He loved it. He
Joe
loved
Austin
that
is a
shit.
priest.
They keep that shit real.
Because it motivates me. It motivates me.
It motivates you, but it got your it got your mind.
No way.
It got your, you don't know,
No way.
subliminally,
way.
your mind is still loving
No
white
way.
folk and loving that Jesus.
No way. No way. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
I no way.
Okay, I'm telling you, it'll never change unless you got to understand that we is superior. We've been superior before the white man even came with it, bitch, with the technology, what came from other shit and goddamn took over the shit. We superior, man.
We the black people. We
need to get up top so we can
Look,
let us.
Let me tell you something.
Why we ain't regulating equality? Why we ain't regulating equality? Why they gotta be the one regulating equality? If they regulate equality, you'll never get equality around here. Never.
Because
Why would a Caucasian give you make you equal to them?
did you see
When
why
they already taking your shit?
Did the white folks have self-hate? Did they have anything as self-hate?
What you mean?
Self-hate, like within them. Did they have any self-hate?
No.
Then why are we having self-hate?
Cause they taught you that shit.
No, that's a lie.
Man, they taught you that.
That's a lie. We choose.
Oh my goodness. You saying the right shit, but you got on the wrong mind frame.
I'm telling you that we are the one who choose to be because you don't
know your history. You don't know your history.
You sitting right there, you don't know the difference between wrong and right. You don't tell me
I don't know the difference right and wrong.
The difference between wrong and right.
So you saying what they done to them was right? You saying what they done to what the slavery, all that shit was right?
What I'm saying is that if somebody tell you something that you know that this thing is wrong, are you going to do it because the person tell you that you should do it, and of which you know that it is wrong? Will you do it?
See, you still
Answer me, will you do
still
it?
quoting the white man. You quote. I don't want to hear no white quotes and shit. I don't want to hear no white quote. I don't want to hear none of that shit though. I want to hear some real facts from history, some real shit. I don't want to hear nothing what you done heard over here, the quotes and shit where they done told you what you done. I don't want to hear that shit. What that dude with John Austin, whatever the hell you listen to, he preaching Jesus in the Bible. I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. You gotta be a strong African black man, an African man to understand what's going on. You gotta understand who you will. If you don't know who you will, you ain't gonna go nowhere. You're gonna be right where they want you at. I'm telling you. Man, y'all better get right, man. Y'all better get right. One thing about it, I'm telling you. Ain't no weak shit in my blood. No weak shit.
Africa needs to look if
they taught us. They taught us to hate ourselves. They want you. As long as you hate yourself, you just like these rappers and shit, you gonna be they're like what happened in America, they gonna killing each other. Because they want to do that. They don't want you to know who you will. Do you see? That's why they don't tell you who you will. Especially in America, they ain't going to tell you who you will. They ain't going to tell you who you will because they know once you fucking find out, excuse my language, once you find out who you will, you're going to be on some chain shit like I am. Like we would. R.I.P. King Shoes Out. Invoke.
Oh, Brittany Miles, how you doing? Let me tell you something that
What's happening?
let me tell you guys something
What's
you don't know. Africa, we can only have change.
Brittany.
We can only have change if we can stop these self-hate issues. We can stop these self-hate issues then I think like we can start from there. Let's stop the self-hate issue.
But
if we can stop this self-hate issue,
you're right.
I think everything's gonna be fine.
But you're right, but I'm gonna
Everything's
tell
gonna be fine
you.
because you can't tell me that
I understand that,
somebody
though.
would come and tell you, somebody will tell you something of which we are already grown up, we are already educated.
When you get to the bottom of this shit.
The Africa today is not like the African of yesterday. The Africa today, there are so many people in the continent that they are educated. We already know, we are already educated enough. We know what is right and what is wrong. But we still keep on doing the wrong thing because we choose to. Not about that somebody tell us to do it.
But
It
you
is
in
because
a world
we
was
choose
being
to do it.
controlled by the Caucasian. You be in a world, you in a world in a system that they system. And you tell them something. We can stop all the self-hate we want to. But why you gonna stop self-hate but still goddamn believe in what the Caucasian teaching you and telling you?
Believe on what? Believe on what?
Believe everything they tell you.
Somebody look, you know what? When somebody give you an advice, right? Is it everything?
What you mean advice?
When somebody is like
What type of advice?
For example, right? When you
The Bible.
When you not about the Bible. Forget about the Bible
Let's
issue.
go there.
Forget about the Bible issue.
That's the biggest problem in the world.
When you are when you are listening to something, let me just say like something like a quiz whatsoever. Is it everything that you pick there? You just pick out the necessary one that you want to pick. Anything. If somebody is talking to you, it's not everything that you listen, it's not everything that you pick. You just pick one or two things from it. That person can say 1,000 words, but in that 1,000 words you can pick, but just let me just say 4, 5 items that you
if
think.
If talking good, what he's saying? What the person saying?
That you think is important to you. It's
what he's saying though?
You pick what you think is important to you, and why if the person is
you don't pick, man. You got if he's saying some real shit.
If somebody's talking to
black,
you,
if he's Caucasian
that person is not forcing you for you to believe him. He's just saying it. If you like, you believe him. You like, you don't believe him. He's not going to force you to.
But let me tell you.
There's saying that
I feel you.
There's saying that you can force a horse to the stream, but you can't force that horse to drink.
That's exactly what's happening right now.
So you can't tell
right
me.
Now.
So you can't tell me that they are the one.
Right now.
They are the one.
Exactly what happening right now.
You can't tell me that they are the one.
I can't force you to eat this shit.
You can't tell me that they are the one putting hatred in our memory because they can't control our brain.
Yeah.
They can't control our brain.
They control it. Do you know what subliminally? Do you know what that means? Do you know what subliminally? Do you know what that means?
We are not robots. We are not robots. Each and everybody has his own self.
You got that part. You got that part, but you don't understand. You got a subconscious.
What self-conscious?
You got a subconscious.
And that self-conscious, you are the one. You are the one controlling it. Who's controlling it?
Yeah, they controlling it. They controlling your subconscious.
Nobody can control it for you.
So why you love Caucasians so much though? Like why you believe them and don't believe a nigga? To answer that question, people asking that question.
I believe what I think is good for me. Anybody can believe whatever they
So what they say is good for you, and what a nigga tell you it ain't good for you.
I didn't say that what a nigga tell me is not good for me, or neither did I say that what they say is good for me. I believe what I feel I want to believe.
But that is the thing.
Everybody can believe whatsoever he or she feel that you want to believe. That's how the world is.
But even if you black person,
everybody can believe whatsoever he or she want to believe. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Nobody can control somebody's mind, somebody's mindset. Nobody can control somebody's mindset. So stop saying that they are the one putting that in our mindset. This man really.
Let me tell y'all what his problem is.
They might be doing
what his problem is, he ain't never been in no society. He ain't never been in America. He ain't never been nowhere where white folk just you see him all the time, but he never been in no slavery type of shit. He ain't never been in that shit. See, he's speaking on some shit. He been in Africa all the time. He don't see the shit what we know, the facts, and then he don't know the history. He don't know what done went on here. He don't know what done went on. None of that shit. That's what we dealing with. You see, it's a lot of work for me, man. It's a lot of work for me, y'all. Hey, this ain't easy. You see, it ain't easy to train the motherfucker people that believing in the Bible and believing Jesus gonna come save them. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. And believing the white man gonna save Africa type of shit, that shit is not easy to. How I'm gonna change the mind of him? I'm seeing him. I'll be with that man every day. Every day. I'm a hardcore leader. I can tell you anything what you need to know about the Bible, all that type of shit.
Let me tell you something.
I was born in church. I was raised up in the church, that the white man type of shit. In church ain't nothing about nothing but money. They don't want nothing but money. They selling religion.
Look,
like, cause I'm telling you, you gotta be in the system to know what the system is. Because you don't know what the system. When I say the system, you don't understand.
Religion got nothing to do for
You saying the Bible ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit.
The religion got nothing to do with this. What I'm saying is that let us accept the fact that right, even if it is not for the white folks, right, Africa wouldn't have been the way it is today.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you right.
That's the truth.
It'll be the way. And Africa fucked up.
Fucked up how?
What?
We are the
fucked up the way. Look at that.
We are the one fucked up.
All you gotta do is walk out that door and you can see how fucked up it is, and then because of them white folks.
We are the one doing it by ourselves. We are the one using our hands doing it.
We were so nice to them folks. We were so nice to them folks. We didn't know they were gonna stab us in the back. We didn't know that shit. We were so nice the way how nice you see how nice you is. Keep saying that shit. That shit about them, you love them so much. That's the same. You bang right in your back. Right in your back. Right in your back. That's the same thing what happened. That what happened. What you said, that's what happened. That's why Africa the way it is. You right. That's why Africa the way it is. Come on, man.
Let me tell you something.
It ain't about no hatred, man. It ain't about no hatred. It's all about like you said something about getting us together, being black folks, thinking on your own, all type of shit. You right though. But if you thinking on your own that shit, you wouldn't be praising the white man though, the Caucasian. You wouldn't be praising the way you praise him. You wouldn't praise the way you praise a black man. Praise a black man. Can you do that? Praise a nigga that tell you some real shit. Don't praise this motherfucker, that nigga that be on YouTube that get paid, that got private jets and goddamn a couple mansions and shit he don't even live in. None of that shit got a whole packed crowd that fill up a stadium of stupid ass niggas.
Exactly.
That paying to come in and get money. That man don't give a damn about no nigga. What the fuck?
Let me tell you something. Look at what is going on. You don't understand.
You telling me I don't understand?
You don't understand.
Man, I understand exactly. Okay, ask them. Hey, comment. Real nigga comment. If y'all think I don't understand, or he don't understand. Who don't understand?
It is history.
Who don't understand? I done been here and over there in America. Who don't understand?
Kichoko is
come in.
I think what you are really basing on, what's really making you, what you put your focus on is because of history. You are focusing on the past. You are focusing on those things on the past. I'm talking about today, present day, our present generation. What's going on?
The past.
You don't know what's going on in Africa right now.
The present day it's still reflecting the past.
No way.
What? Do y'all? Hey.
No way.
Hey man. Do you see?
If the president,
this is Africa right here.
If the president, if you say that,
y'all talk to them, man.
If you say that the president still reflects if you say that the past, the president still reflects the past, that means that means
you can't even say it. You can't even speak of it. It's reflecting it.
Why is
it reflecting it?
Why is there any existence of this word change? Why is there any existence of this word change? If you say that the president,
that's what we talking about.
Why is there any existence of change?
Cause they fucking still controlling this motherfucker from goddamn hundreds of years ago.
That's what our leaders are making us to believe, that the white folks are still controlling us, but they are the one doing all these things.
You're right,
they are the one doing all these things. Our leaders are the one doing all these things. We are not being controlled the way we thought we were being controlled.
Rudy.
Oh, Rudy in the building. Hey, Rudy.
We got a powerful conversation here.
Mm-hmm. They are the one.
Very powerful. We should have changed the title of this motherfucker.
They are our leaders making us to believe that the white folks are the one responsible for all these things. But of which...
Who responsible then?
They are the ones responsible. They are the ones responsible.
When I was saying that the leader, if we had some real strong leaders, like a nigga like me, it'll be a change. If we had some weak leaders, if you was a leader, they will take your shit.
Oh, that's what you think.
Oh, I know that shit.
What's going on?
What y'all think? What y'all think?
That's what you
Y'all think they'll take my country or his country? Who country you think they'll take over? Who be taking bribes? Comment right now.
They're gonna take my country because
Comment right now. Who country y'all think the Caucasian or the Arab or the I don't take Caucasian, all of them same.
They're gonna take my country.
Who country y'all think they'll take? His country or my country?
They ain't gonna take my country.
You think I'll let them take over my shit?
I don't know why.
Or they'll take over his shit?
You focus on the past.
It's the leaders.
You really focusing on the past.
But I'm talking about the present. This what's happening right now.
The present. You are
because of the past.
Why have you forgotten?
Do you know?
Have you forgotten about what our leaders are doing?
But you know what? Do you understand what cause and effect?
You are in
cause and effect. Cause and effect.
Wait, you are in Africa. You are seeing what our leaders are doing today. Have you forgotten what our leaders are doing today? Why can't you not talk about this one? Why are you talking about whatsoever? What happened in the past?
Listen to Rudy.
What happened in the past?
Listen to Rudy. Read that shit. I'll be right back. Read that shit.
I don't.
Read it.
Forget about that. Forget about that.
Forget about what Rudy just said.
Forget
about what she just said. Forget that. What? Rudy? What? Like you said, they're gonna take over whoever they feel like they can take control of. Straight up. That shit real, man. Well, you got to get out that prime. We ain't trying to hate on Caucasian.
Africa.
You see my homeboy, you know I got friends.
What
I got white friends.
Kidoko doesn't understand. Kidoko says that the white people are coming to spoil Africa. Our leaders today they are not like our leaders years back, way back. The ones today they are educated, they know what is right, they know what is wrong, but they are allowing all these things to happen because they themselves don't want any change. They don't want any change to happen in Africa. They don't want any change to go on in Africa. Because you see like for example, we keep on seeing the rich getting richer while the poor are getting poorer. You see how people are being marginalized in Africa. People are being marginalized in Africa. You see corruption. We see the cases of embezzlement. So our leaders are embezzling everywhere. We're not talking about that one. You're talking about the white folks. Is the white folks telling our leaders to
embezzle? Do y'all hear this shit?
Is it the white folks telling our leaders? People when they are in power, they don't want to step down. Is it our leaders
come to America for
is it our leaders? Is it our leaders?
We coming. I'm gonna bring it with me.
Is it our leaders?
I'm gonna bring it with me. I'm gonna show them how it is.
I'm saying that is it our leaders who are telling is it the white folks who are telling our leaders that when the people go out from the street, they protest, they should kill them? Is it the white folks telling that?
Yes.
They are not doing that shit. Our leaders are doing because because
man, this man really loved the Caucasian. He really got.
Accept the fact that
Accept the fact
that us as black people.
Goodness.
Accept the fact that us as
now,
black
do y'all see the problem with Africa?
We and Africa.
Do y'all see the problem?
We got self.
Seriously.
We got self-hate.
I'm dead serious.
In Africa.
Listen, I can't even be no more serious than I am right now.
Whatsoever.
Do y'all see this problem, what we dealing with?
What problem?
Do y'all see the problem?
There ain't no problem. No,
this man preaching some equality shit and preaching he love the white
That's how
man.
it should be. That's how it should be. I think that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. We supposed to love, we supposed to listen to everything. We supposed to be up under them.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Let me tell you. That's how it should be. No matter what it is. Hey. I think what the white men are doing, and with law, with blacks over in America, they are making you guys understand that you got it home. You got it home. And which is Africa, right? They are just making you guys understand that you got it home, which is Africa.
What he said in America?
Yeah. Yeah, making you guys understand that.
Hey man, excuse this man. This man just on some YouTube shit. I see now he really gone. He don't know shit about none of this shit. I'm telling you, y'all excuse him. He said America letting us know that we got a home in Africa. What?
Of course. Yeah, letting you guys know.
All you need to do, hey, we'll let him go to America, just put him in front of TV. And let them, when you see Africa, Let them show Africa on TV, show us some shit on TV, and we'll let them see what they talking about. How Africa, you wouldn't even believe it. They gonna show poverty and all that shit bad. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta do that. They you don't understand. You really don't understand what's going on. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got people. This is a real hard job for me. This, man, it ain't easy cause the way he thinking, everybody out there thinking the same way. I'm telling you, listen, all my people, come in, help me get this shit right, man. It's a hard job for me, man. This a hard job. I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna keep getting them that fire, getting them that heat, getting them that history, getting them that real nigga shit. Help me out, man. Help me out. Y'all need to help me out, cause he's still listening to this, all that. Hey, man, he don't understand what's going on. Yes, simplistic motivation, you right. Yes. Telling you. The leaders, I told them that the leaders, I mean, let me tell you, let me go back. Hey, simplistic. I'm gonna say that right here. I'm gonna say this shit here. He don't believe in this shit what I'm about to say though. But what I said, that we need women. We need women in office. We need women leaders. All these countries need to have a female running the country. That's what I believe in. What you think about that, Simplicity? He don't believe in that. He said that way it won't work. I'm telling him, because I'm telling him, I know how female runs some shit thing. I already know what Kaya think. What you think, Rudy, though? And Simplicity, what y'all think? I think if we had more females running these countries, this shit, they'll get agriculture right there, get the people right there take care of their country. And they will not take no bribes or nothing. If females join together, not just one or two females, listen to a whole bunch of niggas.
That's a lie.
A whole bunch of niggas, but I'm talking about a whole bunch of females running this country. What y'all think, man?
That's a lie. Female
See,
can never, let me tell you something. Africa.
They say you won't be saying that you come inside.
Let me tell you something. Africa in general, Africa is more than a woman. A woman cannot handle Africa. Africa.
Look at Rudy. Okay, Rudy. Merci beaucoup. Tell you, man. You trying to tell me
a woman can never do anything.
So your mother can't help.
They can never handle Africa. Africa problem is Africa. The problem of Africa it is in each and every.
Please
Africa.
help me. Help me out with this situation.
Look, let me tell you the problem of Africa. It is within.
He coming to America.
It is within each and every Africa.
They're gonna be the real coming to America.
Because let me tell you something.
They're gonna be the real lie coming to America.
Let me tell you something. We preach what we don't do. That's the problem with us Africans. We preach what we don't do. That's the thing that is killing Africans because
thank you.
We that's the fact.
You know, man, you got to switch your mind up.
We preach what we don't do. Our leaders, they always tell us lies telling. Not only our leaders, within us also they always tell them everything is just lies telling.
Look at they come in. The white man have it easy keeping us on the wind. There are so many selfish black keeping there. So many selfish black keeping their success to themselves because they don't want the next black person
to come up to.
Thank you.
But that's the
program.
That's the truth. You know
that's a program.
Who program them? Who nobody program.
He said who program?
Nobody program. They can never program.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. How can you
gotta see reality. You don't know why you stuck in this world.
How can you tell me that somebody can program a human being? Can you believe like somebody can program?
Yes.
Can you be programmed?
Yes, you can.
No way.
As a child, when you grow up as a child, loving white people, look where you think right now.
I don't believe that.
You done been programmed.
Nobody programmed.
The way you think right now,
nobody programmed.
we been programmed.
No way.
Yes,
I don't believe
yes.
that.
He don't believe he been
I
programmed.
don't believe that shit.
See me, I was programmed, but get what I did? I broke out that shit. We broke out that shit. I broke that shit because I was thinking on my own because I was raised up in church. I was raised up in church. I read the Bible, all that shit. I was raised up in church. I broke out that shit because I see something wasn't right, something wrong.
No, I don't believe that.
He still stuck because he's still programmed. Now he need to listen to a real motherfucking nigga, excuse my language.
No, I don't believe that. There is no human being that can be programmed. There is no human being that can. I know it's only.
No human being can be programmed.
Yeah, because.
Do y'all hear this?
The human
Please help me, people. My people.
A human
Rudy, y'all help me out.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you. Please.
Okay.
But get what?
But
he ain't listen to nothing you saying.
Now,
nothing. He ain't listen to none of that shit. He don't believe none of that shit.
You see what's going on? You see what's going on? That's it right
They
now.
know. They know what's happening.
That's the person that's going on. It's the same person
They know what's happening. Rudy know. You think Rudy ain't no.
It's to show you that
she is intelligent, just like Kaya, just like anyone, anybody. They over there in the system right now. They in the system right now. And I'm pretty sure they done their hits. They know the hits, so they know what's going on, man. Thank you. Thank you. Simplicity, I didn't believe that.
I don't think anybody.
My thing when I said female, one thing about it, cause we look hundreds and hundreds of years we done dealt with niggas. We done dealt with males in office. It ain't nothing changing. Let's try something different. Let's try something different. Let's get imagine if female ran that shit.
Forget.
You know how y'all get together? You know how y'all get together? Y'all gonna get together the same way running the country. Running y'all country. And ain't nothing. Y'all more caring than us. Y'all more nurturing than us. Y'all more everything than us. Y'all the strongest. Y'all is the strongest people on the earth is the female. The strongest. The strongest. Not, well, forget the muscle. Y'all the strongest people inside out. Y'all the strongest people. Y'all the strongest people on this planet. You tell me if y'all were running this planet, had y'all own country.
Wait, just look at
imagine if they had their own country. Rudy had their own country. Kaya had her own country. And Simplicity had their own country.
Let me tell you something.
Imagine that right now.
Wait, let me tell you something.
Look how that world will be.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me y'all wouldn't take care of everything.
Let me tell you something.
He don't believe it.
Let me tell you something. The universe normally was being meant to
Thank
be
you,
ruled by men. It was meant to be ruled by men, not women.
You see, do you hear what that man said? He said the universe was made to be ruled by men.
Not women.
No, man.
That's the truth.
No,
that's absolutely true.
No, man. What you gonna do without a woman? What you gonna do without a woman?
What can a woman do without us?
What? Thank you. That means we supposed to be together, right?
No, we were there before them. We were there before them.
How you figure that? How you figure that?
How you figure that?
Where you come from? Where you come from?
How you figure that we
Hold up. Where you come from?
I come from dust. I come from dust. Yeah, I come from dust.
So you ain't got a mother.
And I will return back to dust.
You ain't got a mother. You ain't got a mother.
I come from dust. My origin come from dust.
Man,
I come from dust. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why when you die, you decay. I come from dust and I will return back to dust. Forget
y'all are going.
The universe has been given back.
Man, my leg.
The universe was given to man, and man has to rule the.
This man ain't even got a mother.
Forget about that.
He came from dust.
Forget about what you're saying.
This nigga.
Forget about what you're saying.
He into that Bible shit.
You and I know
he into that Bible shit.
You and I knows that between a woman and a man, the man comes first. You don't want to accept that. Why?
He only accept that shit called a woman is the creator. The woman is the creator. The woman is the strongest person on this planet.
Hey, don't tell me that.
A male chauvinist. A woman is the creator of all, man. You can't even take the pain what a woman can take.
What?
A A woman run it. The women run this shit, man.
I can't take a woman's place. Same as
A woman will run this place.
Same as a woman cannot take a man's place.
So we done been rude. We done been rude by men.
That's how it is.
We done been rude by men, and slavery and all this bullshit happened. Do you think the same thing would happen if female reign was in control?
It is not about changing hands. It's not about changing gender.
I'm asking you a question.
It's not about changing gender.
I'm asking a question.
It's not about changing gender. It's about.
I'm asking the question.
It's about.
That's a problem.
It is about changing our mentality and come back the way we know that it's supposed to be.
So you think a man?
Because we know how we're supposed to live in this world. We each and everybody know. We know how it's supposed to live. Our leaders knows how everybody's supposed to live, but they don't want to. That's why I'm telling you that, right? We know the right thing, but we don't want to do the right thing.
Rudy, I've seen that same thing.
That's the truth. A woman can never ever rule the universe. If you like, in the next 10 billion years to come, or 100 billion years to come, a woman can never rule the universe.
One man that believe that they're number one and better than women sounds like a weakness.
No way.
What?
No way. Because that's how it is. That is how it is. Let's call a spade a spade. Let us stop calling a spade.
You've been trained. What you gotta do is break out of what I'm telling you. You ain't never done this before in your life. You ain't never broke out of the system.
What system?
Africa, they don't have this the system. You done been in this system. You still
system?
This slavery here. You gotta break out that mind frame, break out that shit, and think for yourself, man.
You guys said that I was here because of a woman.
Thank you.
You guys don't know that.
Thank you here. He said he came from dust. He ain't got a
I come from dust. My origin is from dust. A woman was made for me. Do you guys believe a woman was made for me? Without a man, without men, a woman will never exist.
What woman came from you?
A woman came for me.
So what's she at?
If you like, believe it or not.
What's she at though?
That is why.
What's she at? What a woman that came for you at?
That is why.
Show me the woman. I need to see facts. I'm talking about facts. Show me the woman that came for you.
I don't need to show you facts.
You can't.
If you like, believe.
He ain't got no kids or nothing. Show me a woman that came for you.
If you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. If you like truth, period. Without a man, a woman will not have been existing. That is why a woman is always under a man. A woman is always on, and they will always be like that. It will always be like that. A woman will always be submissive to men. That's how it is. Nothing can change that. Men, you can never change what it is. That's how the Creator make it to be that way, and it is what it is. It can never change. Forget about. It's not about whatsoever. A woman can never ever rule this universe, no matter how it is.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
A woman can never ever rule this universe.
I
know you all here. Most of you are women because it is what it is.
Why you think that?
It is what it is.
So you like what's going on right now?
It is not about me liking what is going on. What I think they should do is that it is for us to change our mentality and do the right thing, because we all know the right thing, but we don't want to do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. We all know the right thing. Our leaders know the right thing to do. They know the right thing to do. They know the right, like especially when there is a war in a country, right? They know that the right thing to do to solve the situation is peace, but they don't want to do that, and that's how it is.
Rudy hit him in the heart. Oh, that hurt. That touched me then. God damn, that was for you.
Oh, Luke,
that was for you. Nurse, no sir, we was not made for you. Sorry for the women who said that. That's why you singing, bro.
A woman was made for a man. That's it. That's how it is. That is how it is.
And man was made for a woman.
Never.
So man was made for women, and women were made for men.
Never. You can never compare.
Do y'all see the problem what we're dealing with?
You can never.
I mean, serious though, like mentally, like.
Whether you guys like it or
I can't be no more serious. Do y'all see what we're dealing with? Seriously, like that really be serious.
Whether a woman like it or not.
Do y'all see what we're dealing with?
Let me tell you something.
I mean,
a woman can never ever rule the universe. Can never ever be the top. Can never be the top. Can never ever be on top of the universe and rule the universe. It can never happen. It can never happen.
You talking about some universe shit? She can rule the universe. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the countries in Africa.
Okay, you're talking about.
You said she can't rule nothing. You said a woman can't rule nothing.
They can never be on top. They can never be on top
Go on and say it.
like the majority, like
I'm
what
talking about nothing. I'm talking about
majority.
leading the country. You said a woman can't do that.
A woman can never do that. If you look about leading the country,
Bam.
a woman can be
You heard it here, people.
Let me tell you
You
something.
heard it here, people.
Let me tell you something.
He like the biggest man chauvinist in the world.
A woman can be a president in the country, right? But if you see how many people that are working in that government of that, in that system of government, in that system of government, the most percentage will be men. But they just put her there, but they are men controlling her. Let me tell you something. There will be men controlling her. Today the president.
That's what I'm saying.
Today the president of Tanzania is who?
We don't want to come in and come and read that shit.
Oh,
read that. You need to listen to what these females telling you. You need to listen to what they saying. Listen to what your subscribers talking about. Listen to them. They keeping it real with you. What I'm telling you. That shit real, man.
Nah, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. No matter
So
what.
you don't know what
It is what it is. It is what it is. In history, in African history, we know that we got it as an African man. We know this. Man, you talking about you don't know, man. In African history,
man,
we
I know
that
this.
a woman is always a woman is always down and
real. Keeping that shit real. So why niggas like you can't keep it real then?
It's now you are.
See,
let me tell you
the YouTube shit.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know what the hell about the YouTube shit.
Now you are.
I'm gonna keep it real every time. I'm gonna speak my mind.
You speak to me.
I'm speaking real shit.
You speak to me.
You don't believe in female. You don't believe in leadership that a female can have.
You are the one speaking to me about white supremacy, right?
Yeah.
Now you are taking. Now you
I done been in white supremacy and I'm still in it.
Now
and you will too, but you don't know because you ain't really been. You ain't been in the heart of white supremacy. You ain't been in America. That's the thing. You ain't been in the heart of it. You been on the outskirts in Africa where they taking over. So you ain't been in the heart of it. You still believe that Jesus gonna come save you.
He went around. He turned around and came.
Go ahead.
And again, you are falling where I'm from. Normally, to us Africans, we always believe that a man is always the head of everything. Who came and changed it?
You mean the house? You mean the house?
In everything.
Everything. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Nope.
You don't believe that?
No way. Oh, no way. A nigga ain't nothing without his girl.
In Africa.
Without a woman.
Wait, okay,
No
for example, right? In Africa, right? How many kings do we have as compared to queens?
What you mean?
How many kings back then? Forget about the president before the issue of president was coming.
They thinking like you think.
Ask me how many kings?
They think like you think.
Because it is what it is. It is what it is.
So you think is what it is. So you don't think is what it is could be wrong sometimes.
No way.
So something is what it is. That means that's just the way it is. That don't mean it's right.
If you say that,
that don't mean it's right because it is what it is.
If you are saying that,
you see what I'm saying?
If you are saying that it is wrong, it means that all what your ancestors have kept, all what your ancestors are practicing, you are simply saying that.
I ain't saying it wrong. But what I'm saying is we need some women in it because you see what been going on the whole time is wrong.
No, it's not about women being.
Why Africa the way it is then with all these niggas leading and shit? Why Africa the way it is? Still fucked up. Because all this time. So what you think?
We
with niggas in here, it's still fucked up. Motherfuckers still out there and doing just going with whatever the hell. They ain't complaining about nothing. The leaders fucked up. All these leaders taking bribes, all this shit. Come on, man. You ain't got no faith in women. Come on, man. But when you want to get your rocks off, boom. A man the head of the household, but he ain't shit without that woman taking care of the house. Like the man bringing food in there because our body's built different. Our body's built different. We born with muscles and shit. We born with the muscle. We born with the muscle to go out there and get the food and bring the food back. And the woman is the nourishing the one.
Right from our ancestors, right? Right from our ancestors, right from day one, right? Right from day one, a man has always been there. Okay. A man has always been ruling. It can never change.
Let me tell you something that'll hurt your heart, though. Let me tell you something that might hurt your heart. Our ancestors were wrong, too.
No way.
Bam.
No way.
Kill him.
There were no wrong.
Why they won?
Okay, now
your ancestors were wrong too.
Now
they were wrong too.
Now
they tried. They were wrong too.
Your mind.
Your ancestors done been wrong at times. You think all your ancestors were right?
Now they are programming your mind.
You had bad ancestors. We done had bad ancestors.
They are programming your mind to
ain't no. They program you to love the white man.
I
don't believe in Jesus because I know better than the Bible. You love Jesus and you love the white man.
They are programming your mind to make you believe that our ancestors they were wrong.
No,
that's what
okay, see that's the thing about you. You on YouTube shit. I'm on some real shit. You on YouTube shit. I did not say all our ancestors were wrong. I said we had bad ancestors and good ancestors. Somebody please tell this man history. Teach him his African shit what go around in the villages. That's all he know. He don't know shit in YouTube. Being fake on YouTube, you cannot be fake, but you gotta keep it real. Keep it real, man. Don't just, listen what the people tell. Listen what your subscribers telling you. Listen what they telling you, man. Listen what they telling you, man. Listen what they tell you. You need to. Do you read comments? Read the comments. Listen to what they saying. This shit real, man. This shit is not no YouTube world. We living in this shit. We over here living this shit every day. Listen to what they tell. They in America. They can tell you what's going on in America. That shit happened. They know more history than you do about your own place. The place you living in your whole life. They know more about this place than you even know. You will ever know.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Kyle.
That's a lie.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Thank you. Our ancestors were humans. Humans make mistakes.
I grew up in the village.
They talk the culture. They got shit culture and shit going on where people probably just bullshit around, but they done made a culture out of the shit. And it'll be some bullshit. It'll be some shit going on, some bullshit, but it's a culture. It's a culture because somebody started out bullshitting with some shit and they done made a culture out of it. They think that shit is what it is. Come on, man. I'm African. I can start my own culture right now.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. I can start my own culture right now. And when I pass, it'll be a culture if I want it to be.
I say you can't do that.
Please, come on. Man, your mind gotta elevate. Just like they said, you gotta think outside the box. Rudy, he got to go out. He in the box. And then the box is just being in Africa. You see what I'm saying? His box is in Africa and just in the village. Just around here. He ain't never been outside. Never been nowhere. He look at the TV, look at the white folks, in the Bible, all that shit. That's what he got. That's what we dealing with. You see what we did? We dealing with something serious here.
Let me tell you something, right?
The more y'all listen to him, y'all gonna see.
If you sit where the elders are, you speak these things to them. You say this to them.
They gonna know I'm a real.
You are getting yourself into trouble.
They gonna know I'm a real.
You are getting yourself into trouble.
Well, they'll be in trouble. Why I gotta be in trouble? Why they won't be in trouble?
They're gonna call you. They're gonna call you a white.
I don't give a fuck.
They're gonna call you a white. They're gonna say that a white man has brainwashed you. Exactly. That's the truth. They have brainwashed you, right? They have brainwashed you.
He said they gonna say the white man brainwashed me.
Yeah, they have brainwashed
instead of him though.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say.
Man, do y'all see what I'm doing? Man, I'm telling y'all, I love y'all, man. Love all my African people.
They brainwashed.
This man just talking for YouTube, I believe.
I'm not talking for YouTube.
What the hell?
Let me tell you something.
He said the elders will say the white man brainwashed me.
He has never been in the village.
Now, not him.
He has never been in the village.
He said they gonna say they brainwashed me. So the white man ain't brainwashed you though.
What? Do you know?
With everything you say.
Do you know that?
Y'all keep it real.
Do you know that?
Subscribe to Excellent Gabon.
An African
culture,
right? Do you know that when?
So I can get 1,000 subscribers, so I can go live. When I go live, I give y'all some motherfucking heat every day.
Look, an African
heat every day. It don't be no fake shit. It gonna be some heat.
Let me tell you something. An African culture, right? Where men are sitting in the village, right? When you see men gathering.
Man, you still talking about African culture and that type of shit. That could have been wrong. I want to hear facts. I want to hear about it.
That is what it is.
They could have been wrong.
No way. I don't think.
No way. No. You don't think they could have been wrong?
No, that's tradition. And tradition maintained.
Tradition got us for.
Tradition maintained.
Tradition would have the white folks stab you in the back.
Forget about that shit.
Come on, y'all.
No.
I'm finna go out the door for a second. Please give him that heat. Y'all tell him what's going on with real. Tell him what's real, man. Cause oh my goodness, this hard work for me. This real hard, man.
You don't know.
This real hard work, man.
You don't know.
It's real hard work. I'm gonna go outside for a minute, but I'm gonna come back with the heat. I can give y'all a straight a big ass history lesson. He showed, hey. being when you born in Africa, raised in Africa, and you ain't never been. He really is slavery, but he don't even know. Ain't never know nothing about no slavery. Know nothing about. He don't know what white supremacy is.
Let me tell you something.
White supremacy is what he is. Bam. This what they created.
Do you know that? Do you know? Let me tell you something.
I hear you.
Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? My uncle's wife called me husband?
Shut alive, y'all. Shut alive.
But do you know that
Shut
my
alive,
uncle,
y'all.
my
Shut
uncle,
alive. Fire.
You don't even know.
Niggas need to see what's going on in Africa
do you
and
know
how
that
niggas think.
Do you know that my uncle
Sell
wife
people,
called me?
all y'all share this shit. Whoever in there, motherfucker. All y'all share this shit.
You don't even know that.
I hear you. You say your uncle call you some
Yeah.
shit.
Do you know that my uncle's wife called me husband? Her husband.
So what that mean?
It means that because she the same right, the same right. Let me tell you something. The same right that her husband got is that she's giving to her husband is the same respect that she's giving to me.
You.
Yeah, she
So
gives me.
what that mean though? What's your point? What's the point though?
The point is
that she was raised up in the same system you were raised up in, that she don't understand.
Tradition demands that. Tradition demands that it should be like that.
Tradition ain't right all the time.
Don't tell me.
Ain't right
You have been brainwashed, man. You've been brainwashed. I'm telling you.
Ain't right all the
You
time.
have been brainwashed. I'm telling you.
Brainwashed
If you go to the village and you say this rubbish, man, I'm telling you, man, you get yourself into trouble.
Yeah, I'll change the
You can change. You can never change tradition. Who are you to change tradition? If the white folks were unable to change tradition, you are the one that is going to change tradition. You can't change tradition, man. Tradition is tradition. Is what it is.
Y'all gotta stop living in white folks.
Forget it. You have been brainwashed. You have been brainwashed, and that's how it is. You have been brainwashed. I'm telling you, tradition is tradition, and an African tradition states that a woman is always under a man, whether the woman likes it or not. Period. That's it, and nothing can change it. Forget about it. Forget about the white man's world whatsoever. Shit is saying, man. I am an African man, an original African man, 100% African, and that is how it is. Period. My grandfather taught me that. My own father taught me that. My great grandfather, I never saw my great grandfather, but I saw my grandfather. He taught me that. My father also taught me that, and we're going on. And that's the same thing I'm going to teach my children. I'm going to pass it to my children, to my kids. Now nothing can change that.
I'm 100% African, black man, African. I wasn't born in Africa, but I had to tell him that your grandfather, your daddy, your grandfather, they taught you that shit. They taught you some bullshit. Bam. They taught you some bullshit.
Any tradition,
they taught you some bullshit.
Any tradition that changes, that means that is any tradition change. Any tradition that change, that is not a tradition. That was never a tradition. That was a prefabricated tradition. That was a prefabricated tradition, because a real tradition, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, for those who know, a real tradition can never be changed. A real tradition, it is the original word it is. It can never be changed. No matter how hard it is, that's the truth. It can never be changed. No matter how it is, maybe in the Western world, you guys look at it that way. I look at it from my roots, from where I come from my roots. And that's how it is. My forefathers have been doing it, and that is how it is. We know that is how it is. And the women, all the women, they respect that. Even the ones that are well educated, if they go out and they go to school, they study out, they come back. When they come back, they respect tradition. They do as tradition says. That's the truth. They can't go against it. They can't do anything against it. That is how it is. That is how it is. A woman is supposed to be under her man, and she's supposed to be respectful and listen to her husband. That's the truth. That's the truth. Treat her husband with care and love. That's it. Be submissive to her husband. That's it. Even in church. What? Man, Kitoko, I don't even know what you're saying, man. What are you really saying, man? In church, they preach they say this thing in church. Before when you guys begin to marry, they say all these things. I don't really need to say that. A woman is supposed to be submissive to her husband, be with her husband, and a man is the head. That's it. A man is the head. You can't tell me that a woman is going to be head, man. How can you say? Oh no, come on, man. Come on, man. I know. So most of you here are women, but I don't want you guys. I don't want you women to take it that way. You know, it is tradition. It is what it is. I didn't make it. I was not the one who make it like that. it is what it is. A woman, it is what it is. You see today I got an uncle. If I have one of my uncle, if my uncle dies, right? Tradition states that I am in charge of his wife and his kids. Like if you want to inherit, you inherit everything, inherit the property, even the wife and the kids. If I want, she automatically become my wife. If I want, that's how it's going to be. But if I don't want, the woman can stay. She will still stay the way it is. Now I'll act like the next father of those kids, of his kids. Same thing with me. If I die today, if you happen to have kids, I have kids left, he will be the one also those kids will be his kid. He will automatically become the father of those kids and everything. That's how it is. That's tradition. Nothing can change it. That's how it is. You guys, I know it's funny. I know it sounds funny. It sounds same way that it sounds funny with you for you guys. It's the same way that your own thing over there also sounds funny to me. You see, that's the difference. That's what makes the difference between Africa. That's what it is. That's what it's called. That's why it's called Africa and the Western world.
Read the comment. Read the comments.
I'm reading the comment, man. I'm reading the comment. They are dropping those traditions because they have been brainwashed over there. They drop the tradition there, but when they come back home, I bet you, when they come back home, they respect that tradition. They do as tradition says. When they are over there, they can do whatever they want to do because they know that they are not in the village. But once they get back home, once they get back to the motherland, they get back to the village, they respect the tradition. They respect the tradition. I bet you that's what some of you don't know. They might be there, they might be doing whatsoever they want to do, but once they get back to the village, they respect the tradition because it is a must. You have to respect it. It is not something like they are asking for your opinion. It is a must. You have to be respected because if you don't respect it, your family, that family will be, I don't know, they'll be punished for that. They have a punishment that, or they'll be fined. They'll have a fine that they're going to pay. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing that can, tradition can be changed, but if a tradition that changes, that's why I'm saying that any tradition that you see that the tradition changed, that our tradition has changed, that was a prefabricated tradition. But a real tradition it is a real tradition. You know, I'm not saying that there are no traditions that they are not being changed. There are some villages, their tradition, they are changing some of their tradition. But the real ones, there are some ones that can never be changed. There are some ones that they can change some ones, like, because normally before if you want to marry a woman, if you want to get married to a woman, before, you know, they don't ask for anything. They don't ask for anything like money. What you do, we just tell you to bring some item. But today they have changed. They have changed that aspect. Now they're asking for money. That one, yes, they have changed that one. But there are some certain ones that can never be changed. It is just beyond them. It is beyond them to change. It is beyond them for them to change it. That's the truth. It is beyond all of them to change it.
I got 4 points to make. 4. I got 4 points to make. Read the comments.
Look, there's this saying that they say, right, if you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. Right? If you are in the village, you have to do what the villagers do. That is it. If they say that tradition, because like normally we got a day, there's a day they call it like you know, we call that like a Sunday. That's the day that nobody goes to the farm, nobody does anything. The resting day, that's the day they call it. That's the day of the ancestors, of our ancestors. That they are the one that they are in charge of that day.
Okay.
They are the one that own that day. Nobody goes to the farm. Nobody do anything. They are the one. Everybody respect that, and that has been passed on for so many
All right, let me
years.
say something.
Nobody can change that, and when the day reaches, they don't do anything. That is how it is, man.
Let me say something.
Don't tell me that.
He had a couple things he just said while I was out the door. I can give him anyway. Okay. All right. Tradition. You told me you can't change tradition. Ain't nobody trying to change somebody's tradition, but one thing about it, you ain't got to go with no tradition. If the tradition is wrong, Then what? Who want to go with it? Who gonna go with this shit if you think it's wrong? If it ain't right. Tradition can be anything. You can have tradition anything. Just like them Arab. They tradition cutting niggas' heads off. You think that shit cool? You think that shit cool? The Arab and the Arabian, they be cutting niggas' heads off. Nigga like you. You think that cool? Or the white man come on, they cut niggas' heads off. A journalist, I seen a journalist get his head cut off on YouTube. You think that shit cool? Tradition ain't what you just call this tradition. You supposed to go with it. All right, that one. Now, he's saying the man is the head. You're right, the man the head, but the man the head of what? He the what you hear, what you learn. The man the head. The man might be the head of the household.
Yeah,
The household.
Everything.
But
the man in the tradition, the man is the head.
The head of the household.
The man is the head.
The head of what?
The woman, they got their own place.
Tradition, no.
Look, let me tell you something. Women, they got their own place.
They got a place.
They know their position. They know their position.
It's places
they know
where
their
women,
limits.
it's some places
they can cross. They can cross.
You never seen the spot where women run a certain area. They don't even allow men in the area. They number women. They have babies and shit by women they can choose to, but they tradition. Let me tell you something. So they tradition.
That's why I'm telling you that women they got their own position. Right? That's why I'm saying that they can't cross the barriers. They can't cross. I mentioned that to you. Women they got their own position that they can cross.
Who started that tradition?
Our forefathers.
Tradition had to be started.
Our forefathers.
Okay. Okay, so your forefathers, you don't think they like Kaya said earlier in the comment earlier, you don't think your forefather could be wrong?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Our forefathers could
just like you wrong right now.
I don't think so.
Just like you wrong right now.
I don't think so.
They ain't wrong too.
Our forefathers, to me, our forefathers
they're wrong too. He's scared to say shit like that.
Let me tell you something. To me, our forefathers are the chariots of the God. Chariots of the gods. That's our forefathers. Right, that's how I consider them.
Yeah.
They are the chariots of the gods.
All woman tribe.
So if they are and they are the ones that we are still worshiping them as ancestors. We are worshiping.
You saying gods?
Yes, that's what.
So it ain't no such thing as goddesses.
Of course, they are.
So what you saying?
They are.
What you saying then? Goddesses.
That's why I'm telling you that. That's why I'm telling you that, right? And when it comes to African tradition, you still have to know so many things. There are some things that you don't know. You still have to still learn.
I know what's right and what's wrong.
The Western life,
but you need to know what's right and wrong.
The Western life have brainwashed you about it.
Let me tell you something.
And a real village man like me grew up from the village.
You grew up from
my
shit that you don't know
shit.
You don't know shit.
The same way
you don't know. You just know tradition. You know some shit. You could be following a tradition that ain't right. Right and wrong come before tradition.
The same way you
right and wrong come before tradition, before all that shit. Right and wrong.
The same way you call my tradition shit is the same way I call the Western world, the Western life you live in also shit. It is shit. It is shit for you. Yours also is shit for me. Mine is okay by me. That's how it is. That's what makes the difference between Africa and the Western world.
That's on you though.
That's why they call it African and the Western world. Okay. That's what makes the difference.
Okay,
man.
But you understand the way you think. Like I said, you'll get taken over. You'll get taken over because you believe in some shit what ain't even what some tradition shit. Whatever the fuck was ain't even right. It's tradition that people be carrying buckets of water around here and doing this shit, doing what they do around here. That tradition too. But you think that shit right when they could just have some simple, get some shit made with the water coming through the house and they ain't got to worry about carrying water coming out the faucet?
You don't know what it's.
You think that ain't right?
When
tradition, they like I said, they'll complain. They just used to. They just African.
You don't understand.
People that born in Africa, they're used to the African way. They always say the African way.
You never even go to the village. When you go to the village, when you go to the village, right? That's when you understand. You will know. You will see tradition.
You'll see tradition, but they ain't been modernized.
What money?
They ain't been modernized to the way shit should be, the way shit ought to be.
No, some.
Okay. You tell me
some
that.
And there are some that.
So you telling me it's tradition, it's traditional. Okay, in the village, they say they going to a river getting water. They going to a river getting water from a river. They carrying buckets from a river. And if I go to the village and I build a well, they ain't gonna fuck with that well, and they ain't gonna get water and run water through the house. You think you think that shit they gonna keep? Oh, nah, I don't wanna fuck with that well. I ain't messing with that well. I'm gonna keep walking miles to go get some water and coming back.
Let me tell you something. Right from the first.
So you think that tradition? You think they gonna keep up with their tradition, or they gonna go with my way?
You don't understand. You don't know. You don't
Man,
understand.
he can't even.
Let me tell you something.
This shit.
Let me tell you something. You can never destroy tradition. The white men tried and they failed.
Nah, the white man failed shit. The white man got their shit going on right here. They
tried. Some of them were even dying. They were trying to destroy our God. They were trying to destroy our tradition. I'm telling you, they died. If you have never read, they read.
So why the white man taking over? Why the white man got everything over here locked down then?
What everything?
So you talking about tradition. While Africans still talking about some tradition shit, the white man done took over everything. While he's talking the way he's talking, the white man done took over everything.
Let me tell you something. Tradition, function.
So what is you saying? You really?
Tradition, function.
Man, I'm talking for nothing, really.
Tradition, function in the village, in the rural areas.
No.
We are in the city. We are in the urban area.
It's all over here.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you that, right? That's why I'm telling you that, right? You have never been in the village yet. Keep quiet. When you go to the village, then you will see the difference. Then that's when you understand the difference. Just keep quiet. Don't argue. When you be in the village, you will see the difference. You know that. Urban area and village is two different things.
See, he just go with the flow. Go with whatever.
It is what it is.
I don't go with shit. Just if I see something ain't right, I'm gonna correct it. I'm gonna do some shit. I ain't just finna go with it because of some tradition shit. I can make my own tradition. I'm a motherfucking African leader. I'm a motherfucking African man. I ain't just finna go with some tradition shit. If it's tradition just to do some, just to eat some fucking giraffe shit, you think I'm just gonna eat that shit just cause it's tradition? Hell nah.
You don't know what you're saying. You're just talking out of ignorance. I'm telling you, you're talking out of ignorance.
Oh, I'm talking out of ignorance. Man, y'all better tell that man some shit. He ain't never been out of the area. He never been out of the area.
Look at what Kaya is saying. That's why I thought I'm gonna have plenty of lonely night. Kaya, you don't know. Look, let me tell you something.
Kaya, these women these women just like this man. The women on this. These women right here don't know shit. They believe in the white man. They believe in Jesus. Just like what I'm saying, it's a big job. This ain't easy. It ain't easy. I'm telling you, it ain't easy. These women right here, it ain't easy, man. But simplicity, we do some interviews, interviewing women, y'all gonna see that the women just as gone as he is.
I'm going to do it.
You're gonna see the women just as gone as he is. Don't interview just women over here that just been in Africa. Interview some women that done been around the world. That's what I'm talking about. Don't just interview women over here, because you interview these women over here. These women over here just want something to eat and they want some money. Most of them prostitutes. They don't think about shit. They just gone just as much as they on some more shit. Interview some women that done traveled the world. Interview them women and see what they say. And then interview these women, it'll be a real shock to you. I'm telling you. Go out there and interview some women. Whoa.
Kitoko is talking. I'm just looking at him because you know why? I just consider because he's just ignorant.
Cause shit real?
He's ignorant because he has never been in the village.
This man said, ignorant, man.
He doesn't even know how things.
Fuck the village.
He doesn't know how things goes on in the rural areas.
Fuck that shit.
He's in the urban area. We are in the city area. We are in the city area. Right? City area.
They still down.
Controlled by the government, by the mayor. But in the
they
rural
ain't used
area,
to no real shit.
The village is being controlled by the chief.
Simplistic, Kaya, and all y'all women or niggas who watching, they ain't used to no real shit. They ain't used to the nigga that know what the fuck done went on here more than they do. They were born in Africa. They don't know nothing about nothing going on.
You all wait by the time.
All they do is listen to white folks They believe, they love the white man.
By the time I take him to the village, right?
Listen.
By the time I take him,
I go to the village. Then what's gonna happen?
Right?
We in the village now.
When the chief will give him something that okay, this is a welcome. This is what when a visitor come, it is tradition. You have to eat this thing. You have to eat it. They'll give you something that you have to eat. Then you're gonna say no. Let me see that.
No, you talking about eating shit. We talking about real shit. You talking about eating food. We ain't talking about eating no damn food.
Who told you that
no
food?
tradition eating
Who
food.
told you that
We ain't talking about that shit. We talking about real life situations with the white man brainwashing.
He doesn't even know what they're going to give him to.
Y'all see how fake this shit is, man. Forget eating. Who talking about eating? Who talking about eating some shit? Who talking about eating some shit? We talking about some real life shit. What's happening in the world? He trying to throw this shit off on some food.
That is an example I'm giving you.
Who talking about some food?
That's like a tradition.
Talking about
when a new person comes, when someone like a new person
man,
comes,
keep it real. Every chance
they give you something that
keep it real.
Like the chief will give you something that is like it's just like a medicine that you should eat.
I need to tell my girl.
And that thing you have
I need to tell.
And
we need to put somebody in it.
You have never seen in your whole entire life. You have never eaten that in your whole entire life.
He's talking about. He done with the Kyle.
I will know. I will see how you.
He done with the food.
You're gonna look.
He talking about food.
The chief and tell the chief that no.
He talking about food.
That you gonna.
Okay. Hold on. Then let's keep this shit real. We want to talk about some food.
It's not food.
How many of y'all out there eat cats and dogs and shit?
Oh God.
How many of y'all eat cats and dogs? You want to talk about some food? He eat cats and dogs. I don't. Let's talk about that type of food. Let's talk about food. You want to talk about food? Let's talk about food. Let's go to food. Then I'm gonna keep it real on the food too. He eat cats and dogs and goddamn shit like that. Who the fuck want to eat a dog running around that motherfucker and a cat? He done ate that shit. I ain't never ate it. I won't eat that shit. I will never eat no cat and dog.
I'm eating snakes.
If I'm at my last
season,
if the world breaking down, if the world getting took over, and we just niggas, I'm like the last nigga on this planet, the type of shit, and they done got me down. I ain't got shit to eat, and this shit, these dogs and cats running. I might do. Who to eat cats and dogs right now?
Do you all listen to
this man eat cats and dogs. Okay, I don't eat cats and dogs.
I do eat cats and dogs.
You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? Now you want to talk about food? Let's talk about food.
If I go to the village again, I see that I'm still gonna eat.
Yes, he has.
I'm still gonna eat because I eat cat and dog because I eat cat and dog because my people eating cat and dog. Why shouldn't I eat cat and dog?
Chinese folks.
Is it not food?
The Chinese folks.
Not about Chinese folks. It's not about Chinese folks.
Man, come on, man.
The food, man. It's food. It's meat. Don't tell me that it's meat.
Y'all see where I'm coming from?
It's meat.
We can go to food, y'all want to. Y'all want to go? Y'all want to talk about food? Let's talk about food then. Let's talk about food then. Let's talk about food.
I eat kind of
They ain't got no taste sense or taste. Everything they put mayonnaise on everything. Everything mayonnaise.
Because you're in the city.
And that tradition. That's all they know. That's all they know. Put mayonnaise on shit. Boom, you don't they eat the same. They ain't no taste. You got shit that ain't got no taste. They ain't even had no nothing to their taste bud. Taste bud with flavor. They ain't even had no flavor around this bitch.
You listen to it.
No, but you want to talk about some real? Let's get it.
Ask him that.
We talking about food. We'll talk about
ask him that
how
many times that they have given him traditional food he has refused to eat. How many times?
Because I know it ain't got no taste to it.
He doesn't want to eat African food. He call African food shit. It
ain't got no taste to it. No, I ain't said it was shit. I ain't saying shit. They feed you like
you said that you call African
food. They feed you like they feeding an animal. Like they feeding a fucking dog or a cat. What he eating? Like an animal. They eat like animals.
You all listen to him.
Yeah, it's shit like that right now. Yeah, yeah. Like they just so used to being like on some slave. It's on some real slave type of shit around this bitch.
You listen to what
I'm saying. That's real.
They have been watching videos.
They're real.
Not only the one in Gabon, they have been watching different videos. They see African traditional meal. They know how it is. Is African.
Give me some African shit. Give me some African shit with some flavor. Give me some with some flavor to it.
He wants to eat.
Not something that tastes like water.
He wants to eat.
Something that tastes like water.
He wants to eat only chicken and some
barbecue sauce. Don't give me that taste like water.
Chicken barbecue sauce and rice.
Yeah, I gotta put ketchup on the shit just so it can have some type of flavor to it.
He's eating rice, he put the sugar
That
in rice.
real shit.
He's eating rice and
No,
rice and
fuck
tomato
that
sauce.
fake
He's
YouTube
putting
shit.
sugar in it.
Forget
I've
that
never seen
YouTube
that.
shit.
I've never seen that.
Forget that YouTube shit, man. Forget that YouTube
I'm telling you
shit.
that. I'm telling you
Man,
that.
I ain't gonna be
Let me
fake
tell
for
you.
nobody on YouTube for no nothing. We
Let me tell you
live.
something. Let me tell you
Share
something.
this shit, cause people need to hear this.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He don't even eat African. He call African food shit.
Yeah,
Shit
I
food.
eat.
They
My
call
girl,
African food
my
shit
girl,
food.
my girl made that shit tonight.
And you
Eat
guys
that
even
shit.
argue an
You
African
talk about
man.
fufu. They talk about fufu. They talk about fufu.
That was fufu. That was Gary.
They talk about fufu.
That was Gary that he ate.
Garlic
That's the
fufu. Well, they told
Garlic
me garlic fufu, right?
That's
They garlic fufu.
There is fufu.
Okay.
There is
It
fufu.
ain't got no taste to it. No taste.
Some of them have even
No
tasted
flavor.
Some of them have even tasted
No
the garlic.
flavor though.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna tell you, when you eat
That's
that
what you
shit, you gonna eat it just cause you need to put something in your stomach and you know you need to eat. If you want something that gonna taste good, some flavor gonna taste good, they ain't used to flavor, they just used to some slavery type of shit. They just ain't used to none of that shit though. They ain't used to no barbecue goddamn grills or chicken or shit. They ain't used to none of that shit though. They don't even know what barbecue sauce is. Now let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. They don't even know what barbecue sauce is. You say something about barbecue sauce, they're like, what the fuck is barbecue sauce? They don't know what barbecue sauce is. They throw mayonnaise on that shit. Bam! I gotta tell nigga, we getting some guy tell nigga, oh, I want no mayonnaise, I don't want no mayonnaise. No, don't put mayonnaise on my shit. No. They just throw mayonnaise on everything.
What everything?
Everything. Rice, motherfucking goddamn spaghetti, mayonnaise. Dude got a can. They keep a can of mayonnaise. Put it on there. Let's keep this shit real.
Let me tell you something.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I ain't coming with no fake ass shit. This shit real.
Let me tell you something.
Can't be confirmed.
Because that is how it is. That's how we eat. That's
that tradition.
That's what makes it
Tradition not to have flavor.
That's what.
Your tongue got taste buds. It taste buds on your tongue. Taste buds.
All right.
You wanna taste some shit. You wanna taste something.
Wait, eating rice and tomato sauce with some sugar into it. That's taste.
Y'all better subscribe.
That's taste. Eating rice and
subscribe to Exodus Gabon, man.
How can you eat rice and tomato sauce with sugar on it? That's taste.
Yes, Kaya. Mayonnaise on spaghetti.
That's taste.
Mayonnaise on rice. They put mayonnaise on rice.
Of course we.
Mayonnaise on spaghetti.
Of course.
It might be cool, might be good, but I mean that what they flavor is mayonnaise. They put mayonnaise on everything.
What was mayonnaise being made for?
Shit, I don't know.
What was it being made for?
I ain't make no mayonnaise, so I don't know what the hell it made for.
You never eat it then? If you don't know something.
I put mayonnaise on egg. I made the egg sandwich. I put mayonnaise on that motherfucker now.
You guys do.
I might mix some ketchup and man. They eat a hamburger, but you don't eat. Ain't no hamburger around this motherfucker. You gotta go off and go get some hamburger. They don't make hamburgers around nowhere around here. Nowhere, no hamburger. They don't even know what the fuck a hamburger is. See, man, see, you gotta keep it real. I've been wanting to say this shit for a long time. I was keeping it cool.
Kidoko still got you. If you want to, I'll keep on telling you that if you want to be the African that you say that you are, you have to. When you come, you
need to elevate your mind and get out.
You gotta
get out this. You gotta get out this born in Africa type of shit.
You have to
and start having taste. You gotta start tasting stuff. Start tasting shit. Like have a. You gotta taste buds.
That's bullshit.
You gotta have a taste.
What you guys are eating there, that's bullshit.
Like I said, they don't know what barbecue sauce is. They don't know nothing about no sauce.
That's bullshit.
They don't know nothing about no sauce.
What you guys are eating there, that's bullshit. That's why you see
us. It ain't bullshit.
That's why you see
us. It's so many flavors. It's so many stuff you can try.
I'm telling you that.
And let me tell you.
African delicacy is the best.
Let me tell you.
Like what I like it or not.
Let me tell you. In the main store, Bolo, and they from over here, and they watching it. They don't even know what the hell I'm saying. But I'm tell you, the motherfuckers over there in America, they understand what I'm saying. But it's a goddamn a big ass store. It's like a mall, but it's like a store. But it's a store with like on the outside they got like mall. They got a bunch of you can buy cameras, cell phone, all type of shit right now, everything, all that shit. But when you go in the store and you buy some shit, the shit high as a motherfucker. You don't even get a whole loaf of bread. Like you get a whole loaf of bread, it's like you get a half a loaf of bread.
But that's how it is.
And
that's what makes it different.
And even the cornflake, is knockoff.
That's what
it's knockoff shit. is knockoff shit. They throwing Africa a whole bunch of bullshit instead of giving them the real shit. They give them some fake shit.
So you think
some fake shit.
So you
even
think
the Kellogg, Tony the Tiger, probably some Tony the fucking leopard or something. It ain't even real. It ain't even real shit. The cornflakes and shit. You gotta deal with it. If you want to eat some cornflakes, you gonna deal with shit called it kind of got a stale. It ain't no crunch. It's got a stale like it done side out for a minute. But everything, that's pan down bullshit. Let me tell you, a whole bunch of shit over here. They like the white folk. You can see it when you go walk into a store, you gonna see this shit. They throwing Africa a whole bunch of knockoff shit. Y'all know what knockoff shit is. Y'all know what knockoff shit is. Just like some knockoff pants or something. A pant with a zipper. Well, they done throw them off the shelf cause the zipper fucked up and they gonna sell it somewhere else. Or it ain't probably got one pocket. It's supposed to have two pockets, got one pocket. But that was the type of shit was out there. But you gotta buy that shit. It's just right there. They don't really understand they don't understand the products. They don't understand the real product. They don't know what real products is. Listen to me. Listen to me.
You guys
listen to me. Listen to me.
You guys ask Dogo.
I done seen real products and I done seen fake products.
Are you an African?
Man, they got a whole bunch of fake products.
Are you an African?
I'm 100% African. Look at my skin. Look at me. Look at me. What is this?
No.
What am I? What am I? White or black?
You're African physically.
White or black? White or black? I don't fuck what he talking about.
But
fuck that shit.
But
fuck that shit. Keep it real, man.
Don't
do it for YouTube. I'm doing this shit real.
You are not an African.
I wouldn't care if I was YouTube or what.
Inside you are not an African.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you, you are not an African.
Whatever.
It's like a child.
100%. 100%.
It's like a child who accepted his father, but he doesn't.
See, he wants you to go with.
He doesn't want to eat what his dad is eating. That's not it.
He love for you to go with the African way. It's like we do this here. This is the African way. Okay, we can try the African way. Okay, let's do the African way. We'll do the African way. But get what though? But when you want to taste some food, you want some food. You want to taste some shit. Come on, man. They like I said, they just used to slavery shit. What the white, you hear how he be talking. We done had a whole discussion. You hear how he talking. He's so used to the same, he ain't used to nothing different. Understand what I'm saying? Nothing different.
I don't even want to say anything anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that type of shit. Fruit ring to the Fruit Loop type of shit.
Let me tell you.
And what I'm saying, the shit tastes like it's stale. The cornflake tastes stale as fuck.
If you think African,
and he think that cool though, cause he ain't never take no real in America. You think in America they give motherfucking stale ass cornflake? Do you think that shit? In America, you think the white man he gonna feed you now? He gonna give you some shit that you can buy some real shit.
All those things.
Over here on the shelf, they gonna give you some stale ass shit.
All those things that you guys are eating there.
Stale shit.
All those things that you guys are eating there.
And you don't get a whole loaf of white bread.
That real food.
Whole white bread, you get a half. They give you a half loaf and charge you goddamn 3,000.
He doesn't know what he's
saying.
Come
on, man. I'm saying it's real.
He doesn't know what he's saying.
I'm asking them. They know this shit real.
Because he's not.
They know this shit real.
I
want to say this shit.
From the way
but since he talking want to be fake.
Just the way he's talking.
Since he want to be fake about this shit. This shit real. We lie.
You guys know that.
We lie. Shit alive.
His brain is just like that. He's not an
African. Shit alive, man.
He's not an African.
Man, I'm 100,000% African. I'm more African than you is.
You want to compare food?
I'm more African than you is.
You want to compare African food?
Shut it live right now so I can go and get crunk some little bit more. So I can really get crunk. I'm going to what y'all want to know? Ask questions. Ask me some questions. I'll tell y'all what's going on over this motherfucker. Straight up.
Tell him if he doesn't like the African food, buy American food and bring and be eating. Then if you don't like African food, then what should you do in Africa? If you are coming to Africa, you have to accept everything. Then what should you do in Africa?
Simplistic. I don't want to fall out with you or nothing, but I'm 1,000% real. But I eat African food. I eat African food too.
You just say
but let me tell you something. What all the time?
Bullshit, right?
What?
You just said African food is bullshit, right?
I ain't saying bullshit.
You said African food is bullshit. You are just from condemning African food now.
Okay,
You
the
just
man
condemn
put
me.
words in my mouth. If y'all go back and listen, I ain't saying about no bullshit. I'm just talking about the way they eat. The way they eat right here. They love eating like animals.
You see.
They eat like animals.
You see.
Y'all better listen to a nigga like me. Y'all don't want to hear the truth, but y'all want to just sit there and fake like this man, like he be like to be fake. Oh, not no fake nigga. That was the wrong Africa. They don't like no real shit. They don't like no real shit. Nigga be real with them. You want to start talking about food? Let's talk about food. I eat food and shit, but the shit ain't got no goddamn taste. It ain't got no taste to it. I eat that shit because I need something on my stomach. I eat that shit, that type of shit, but I'm telling y'all what's going on in the stove, what real shit. Y'all don't want to hear it, then hey, that's on y'all. That's on y'all. Let's keep it real every chance you get. Every chance you get, keep it real. Keep it real every chance you get. When I look up through that way, I'm looking at the TV. Cause we got the TV live over here. We got it live over here. I'm just looking at the TV and shit. And the comment pop up on the TV. I can't see the comments on the screen, so I look at the comment, I read the comments on the TV. And it come a little late. He ain't gonna tell you that shit. Man, y'all better quit being so fake. Y'all better quit being so fake, man. For YouTube and for this type of shit, I'll be telling man, hey, it don't matter. I don't care where I go, man. It don't matter where I go. I don't care where I go. I can go with any nation, I don't care. I can go to Europe, Asia, any fucking one. I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm telling you that
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna keep it with no tradition. This just tradition. It could be tradition. It's all good tradition though. Man, I can make my own tradition. It's all good. They got good food here, but you gotta pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose. They got good food. I ain't saying ain't no good food here. It good food. You gotta pick and choose. What I'm saying, they just don't know about flavor.
What flavor? Flavor is by mixing.
They flavor is mayonnaise.
Your own flavor.
They flavor is mayonnaise over here.
Wait, your own flavor is by.
I'm telling you.
It's by mixing rice and tomato sauce with some sugar.
Y'all better listen to me.
You mix rice and tomato sauce with some sugar. Is that flavor? I've never even seen that.
Let me tell you. Okay.
I've never seen that.
Okay, let's talk about that then.
Whatever you want.
I be putting sugar in my rice.
You put
in my rice, and I put sugar in my rice. Yeah, I put sugar in my rice.
I never seen that.
Because I need that shit to have the shit be dry as a motherfucker.
I've never seen
that. It's like you feeding a fucking. It's like you feeding a prisoner. Like somebody just been locked up the whole like just feed a prisoner dry shit. If you ain't got nothing to drink, your ass gonna choke. I put sugar in that shit. I'm used to eating sugar in my shit. I put sugar in my shit. I done ate it without sugar. But you gotta put some tomato sauce on that shit, a good bit of it, and then I'm good.
I don't even want to talk about food. If you don't like our food, you get your own food.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
If you don't like our food, you get your own food.
I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, I bet.
You saying that shit like that? I really don't give a damn about that shit.
But if you don't,
I really don't care nothing about that shit. What you saying? I don't care nothing about none of that shit.
If you don't eat the food,
I don't care nothing about none of that shit. I'm gonna buy what the fuck I'm gonna buy. Period.
If you don't eat our food, that does not make you an African.
But that's one thing about it. I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna put something in my stomach.
If you don't eat the food, it doesn't make you an African.
If it ain't nothing but dry rice out that motherfucker or some goddamn food, I'm gonna eat that shit because I'm gonna eat. That one thing I'm gonna eat now. I'm gonna eat.
Look at what Kai is saying. How can you guys mix rice and sugar with some tomato sauce? Mix all those shit and mix.
She's equal delicious.
I can never eat that shit.
You see it?
I call that shit. I can never eat that shit.
Cause he don't even know.
That is why.
He barely even know what sugar is.
That is why you are.
I know it mayonnaise.
That is why.
Listen to me.
That is why so many kids in America.
They put mayonnaise on everything. I'm gonna tell you.
You can compare an African kid and an American kid. You can't compare both of them. An African kid is strong and healthy more than an American.
That's a lie. How you figure that?
That's true.
I don't know how you figure that. I don't know how you figure that.
That's true.
One thing about it, y'all, you used to be, you born here. You just used to, like you said, tradition. You just used to. You ain't never been outside and tasted nothing else.
It is the truth.
You ain't tasted nothing else. We ain't never ate nothing else besides what's here.
We eat organic food. We eat organic food.
He don't even eat hamburger. He don't even know what a hamburger is.
All what we eat is what we grow here.
He don't know what a hamburger or a hot dog is.
I eat fufu, I eat plantain, I eat cassava, I eat
You talking about
yams.
fruits? I'm talking about some food.
But that's food. That's food.
See, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I eat it too. Plantain good. That plantain
I
good
eat
as a
cassava, I
motherfucker.
eat yam, I eat everything.
That shit good as hell. Yeah, that shit good as hell. You do too.
I eat some garden eggs. I eat all those things that
But
they eat.
my thing they put,
I eat some vegetables.
when you buy some chicken, you buy some chicken wing.
Our chicken is
They don't
being
put
grown
no
here.
sauce, no nothing.
Our chicken is being grown here.
You cook that
Everything is
shit.
being grown here. I do every.
You got to tell that man
I'm telling
you
you,
do not want no
That's what
mayonnaise.
makes it different, man.
You gotta tell him you don't want no
I'm
mayonnaise
telling
because they're gonna put mayonnaise on everything.
I eat our bush meat. I eat monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas.
Dog,
I eat
cats.
dog. I eat cats.
Don't keep it real. Don't leave nothing out.
Of course, that's what
But
we
you
eat.
weren't gonna say dogs and cats.
That's what makes us strong.
You weren't gonna say
That's what
dogs
makes
and
us
cats.
strong. That's what makes us strong.
Nah,
That's why. That's
that
what
shit make you
it
like
makes our bones
animalistic.
strong. It
And they
makes
make
our
you like an
bones
animal.
strong.
You're like an animal. Like they
We
gonna
eat-
eat
I eat
whatever
snakes,
the
I eat-
fuck they can
we
eat.
eat
They ain't
iguana,
never had no
we
choice.
eat-
No choices.
We eat elephants. We eat everything. We eat.
Cause it's different in America.
We eat porcupines. We eat everything that you guys can. Tortoise. We eat everything, man. We eat, all the things were being created. The universe gave these things for to us to do what we need. To eat, to survive. The universe gave it to survive.
What we supposed to be eating is
I'm
plants.
telling you, man.
Plants.
What plants? What plants?
I eat
Who
to
told you
survive.
that?
We
What plant?
supposed to eat plants.
The universe gave these for us to eat to survive. Fishes in the water eat fish to survive, isn't it?
He don't know what soul food is.
Look at.
He don't know what soul food is, man. He do not know what he don't know what soul. He don't even know what soul food is.
What soul food?
See, I
Look at. We eat almost everything in Africa. That's what we bless. We Africans, we are blessed.
I can understand that. I understand that,
I eat
though.
everything and we good.
I understand
Healthy,
that.
strong.
I ain't saying to make you strong enough.
She make me strong enough. Make me strong
No,
enough.
you eat that shit because that's what you got to eat. That's what you got to eat because that's what there to eat.
You can eat bone, but I eat bone. Why? Because
No.
because I already practiced it. I
You
got
don't
strong.
eat no
I got
bones.
strong
You
teeth.
don't eat no
You
bones.
saw me.
You eat the tendon
You always
of the
see me
bone.
eating bone.
I eat tendon too. There's a tendon. You
No.
don't eat bones.
You always see me eating
Like a
bone
dog.
here. You always
And you eat dog
You
too.
always see me eating bone here. I'm eat bone because my tooth that is already familiar with it, already strong with it, strength with it.
Seasoning, maybe it's
Very strong,
Lemon
man.
pepper. Thank you.
I'm
Kaya, they
strong,
don't
man.
know. Ain't no seasoning. Ain't no seasoning. Hey, you can end that. There ain't no seasoning. No seasoning. They do not season that food, no nothing. Ain't no seasoning.
That's what you think.
I think I know this shit. I'm telling you, there ain't no seasoning. It's a lady down there. She cook whatever she do to the chicken. When we go down to the lady spot down the road, she got there and cook. So she got her chicken beef, man. I don't know what else she do to her chicken. They got there. They put spices. They said spices. It's some spices they put on. But what else she do to her chicken down in the road down there? And Petit Marshall, Alabama Dame Petit Marshall. Well, she cooked some good ass chicken, better than anybody around here. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
What? I can never eat. Look, let me tell you something. I can never eat American
She
food.
cooked good.
I can never eat American food. Never in my life. I can never eat American food. I'm telling you. I can never do that shit.
Man, American food over here.
I can never eat
This shit
American
over
food.
here. It's American food over here. You say you can't eat American food, but you done ate it though.
What? Which
You
American
ate
food? Which
it.
American
The
food?
chicken. The
What
chicken
chicken?
put
Go
some
chicken
sauce
here.
on it, man.
I've not taken you where.
I know that.
I haven't taken you there.
I know that, but you don't.
I will take you to the point that those chicken are coming in for.
You just ain't used to flavor.
What flavor?
You ain't used to seasoning. You ain't used to none
Let
of
me
that.
tell you
shit.
something. We as an African, we
See,
believe.
they used to
we
eat
believe-
whatever they can eat.
We believe.
Whatever.
We believe in
Whatever.
spice. We believe in spice.
Whatever. See,
We
spice.
believe in spice.
I told y'all,
We believe in
I just
spice.
said that.
We believe in spice. We be eating spice. We have what they call the black pepper and the white pepper. All the spice. We got a lot of spice. Man. We eat all those things. We believe in spice.
Mayonnaise
I'm
on
telling you.
everything.
I'm telling you. Yeah. We put mayonnaise. We put mayonnaise.
Everything. Believe me.
What
Everything.
What everything?
shit, whatever.
We put mayonnaise only.
Chicken, rice, spaghetti, and
we
pretty
put
much
mayonnaise
right here.
only
Mayonnaise
on
everything.
We put mayonnaise only on rice, spaghetti.
Everything, Kaya.
Spaghetti and
Y'all
fish.
listen to me now.
And roasted fish.
When you
That's
come,
all.
if you making a trip here, you come here.
Did they put mayonnaise in
If you
soup?
come here, it don't even matter what we talking about. When you come here, like everybody else probably ain't even thinking about coming here now. When you come here, Kaya, you gonna see for yourself. I ain't gotta shoot the shit or none of that shit. I ain't no fake shit in me. I don't do the fake shit. I don't do none of that fake shit that block for YouTube or none of that shit. I ain't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit, man. Garlic powder, onion powder, poultry seasoning. No, Kaya, no. Hey, you better pack that shit in your bag. You better pack that shit in your bag. If you want some shit like that right there, you better pack it.
You guys don't mind Kidoko is lying. What's that Kidoko is saying?
I'm saying, y'all want to read the comment.
That put what mayonnaise in everything.
Yeah.
What everything?
Everything what they sell around here, put mayonnaise on.
When we put tomato sauce,
that nigga be so quick. That nigga dip that goddamn spoon in that motherfucker so quick. He dipping that shit in so quick. You gotta say, oh, man, I don't want no mayonnaise on the rice. I don't want no mayonnaise on my spaghetti. Don't put mayonnaise on, I'm good. You gotta tell him that. If you don't, he gonna drop that shit on that back.
Let me tell Kaya. We don't have
shit real every
all those,
chance
you guys have bad garlic powder, right? We have the real garlic because we grow garlic here. Our garlic is the real garlic. There's nothing like powder. We ain't got nothing like powder. You guys got powder because they can't grow it there in America.
They don't use it.
We use it.
They don't use it.
You don't see garlic. I don't usually buy garlic in this house. You never see garlic in when you might have. We buy all the things. We got the real garlic. We got a real onion fresh
but
onion.
the thing, see, when he cooking here, like, see, they don't really like it. People don't really like to eat outside. But I'm gonna throw some props in here right quick. When he cooking, when this nigga here cooking now, when he cooking in here, when he cooking chicken and shit for us and the rice and shit, he know how to do this shit. He do that shit the way he know how the chicken and shit be smothered with goddamn tomato sauce and all that type of shit. Man, he cooked that goddamn that shit right, man. I'm talking about when we go out. I ain't talking about when we in here eating at the house. He cook. Ain't no doubt about that now. I'ma always give him props on that. The nigga goddamn cook like a motherfucker. Excuse my language, but he cook like hell. You'll see Kyle, he gonna cook. When you come around, he gonna cook. He gonna cook for you. But I ain't gonna tell you, but he know they don't do that shit the way he cook here. They don't do that shit out there though. It don't be the same thing. It's like two different worlds. Two different worlds. He cook this shit in here. The chicken be smothered and all type of like the tomato sauce and shit like that. This shit be right. The meat be falling off the bone. But sometimes you go there and eat some chicken with that shit, boy. You gotta, boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got certain spots where we go to and eat certain shit. You see, but when he cooking it for himself, when he cooking the shit, he gonna cook that. He gonna make that shit right.
Let me tell you something.
He made that shit right. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you.
He cook now. He cook.
Let me tell you something.
He can cook now. He whip that shit up.
He doesn't even know what to say. African food is the best, whether I like it or not. If you look, I'm gonna tell you,
but you don't eat everywhere.
I can never eat American food. For nothing.
If they make it the way you cook it,
I can never eat American food.
What do you mean? Like not at all.
American delicacy, I can never eat it.
No nothing. Hamburger, hot dog, none of that shit.
No, I can never eat American delicacy. Like food, I say American food that pass through fire. I don't mean about I'm not talking about all this fast stuff.
The hot dogs ain't even like hot dogs.
I'm talking about this one that goes through, you have to go through the fire and cook. I cannot do that. I can never eat those shit. You guys cook with sugar. What the hell? You guys cook with sugar?
Yeah.
I can never in my life, eat.
It depends what you cooking on.
I can never do that.
If you cooking, Kaya, you come up,
I can never do that.
If you come over this bitch,
and I don't eat food that there is no season. There is no season in it.
we will
If
set
there's no
up.
season in it, I don't eat. I don't eat no food that there is no season in it.
Kai says, if you come over here and you put seasoning shit, I'm telling you, if you season some goddamn chicken and some meat, that man, you'll be introducing a whole new world to them. Listen to what I'm saying. You'll be introducing a whole new world. Different flavors of meat, different flavors of chicken, the lemon pepper, that type. Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna set up a. Me and Hart gonna set up. We're gonna set up a booth. We'll set up some shit where you can cook some goddamn lemon pepper and all that type of shit. We'll set that shit up for you. We're gonna set it up for you and watch the business you get.
It can be good for Kitoko, but it cannot be. It's not good for me.
Ain't no lemon pepper wing.
I don't eat American food, man. I can eat American food, man. We call other one those are artificial food. Those are artificial food.
It ain't American.
I am an African. A village one of that matter. A typical village one of that matter. I eat village food. I eat what my grandma's cook. I eat what my granddad cook. I eat what my that's like I don't know how they call your mom, your grandmother's sister's cook. My grandmom's sister. I eat what she cook. That's what I eat, man. Typical African food. Vegetable. Green vegetable from the farm. Come cook it, fry with some tomato, make it with some tomato. And that's what I eat. I eat really, and I eat bushmeat. I love bushmeat. Oh my goodness, that's my best. Bushmeat. I don't joke with bushmeat. You know me on that one. I love bushmeat. I eat bushmeat like hell. Antelope. I eat antelope. We eat crocodile. I eat crocodile.
He confused. What they don't understand? This ain't. Let them know that this ain't American food. Look, it ain't American food. See, she just said. I swear, Kai, I ain't even know you said you had typed. You said that shit. I ain't even know you said it. I was just about to tell it. It ain't American food. These what African niggas living. This what they came up with. They did not know American food. Just because you cook it in America, they're just like me being born in America. I ain't American. I was born in America. I'm 100% African.
That's American.
Let me tell you something.
I need an African delicacy.
He don't understand different flavors.
I am a proud African.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
I am proud of my culture.
You understand the flavor.
I am proud of my culture.
You can be proud. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm proud to be an African myself. I eat different shit. I eat different shit.
Anywhere. I can eat my
different shit.
Anywhere.
I eat different shit. But listen, he never takes no lemon pepper wing. Look, let me tell you something. Shit like that right now. If you come here with a different flavor, what I'm saying, different flavor type of shit, they don't know nothing about that shit right now. Nothing, Kaya. They don't know nothing about that shit. I'm telling you, nothing. Now, if you come set up a booth,
that's what you think that would
it ain't about no traditional, none of that shit.
That's what you think that would
But the flavor, the flavor, the shit what come up with in America, that shit came from Africans. Just because they ain't in Africa don't mean that shit ain't African. That shit is African. That's African shit. That's African shit. It's a lot of shit in America what African came up with. Most everything in America came from Africans that were born in America. It don't matter because you born in Africa where this shit is African. It's tradition. It's African traditions in America. It's African traditions in America. What African in America what came up with their own shit. That shit African tradition. Man, y'all better get this shit right. Subscribe, man. Every chance to get subscribed to. If you're new here, subscribe. If you see the video later on, subscribe. That's me Karnal. We go on this just what it is, man.
That's what you guys think. I'm not in that. I have an African.
We don't agree on everything cause we come from different world. I've been in America. I've been in the white supremacist shit.
I eat what I know.
Never been in white supremacy.
I eat what I know.
None of that shit.
Me, I eat what I know. I stay on that. I eat what I know, and I eat what I've been eating. That's it. That's how I live, man. I eat what I know. I eat fufu. Yeah, I mean, eat fufu. I eat fufu, man. I love fufu.
Yeah, Brittany.
I love fufu so much. I eat fufu. Fufu makes you strong. When you eat fufu, it stays in your stomach for so long. It makes you strong.
Ask him, do you know what macaroni and cheese is?
It makes you strong. That's good.
All you gotta do is ask him.
I don't even need to know all those food. I don't even need to know all those food. I don't
see.
care about those food.
That shit didn't come from the white man.
I don't care about all those food.
That macaroni and cheese, man, macaroni and cheese, like you said, it'll blow his mind. Blow his mind. I eat a whole pan of macaroni and cheese. I don't even need no meat, no nothing. I eat that shit by itself.
That's what you guys think.
I'm a survivor.
That's what you guys think.
No, you gotta understand the different flavor, different type of stuff. It's a lot of foods out there. It's so much type of foods out there though. You see what I'm saying? Not just food and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of food. It's a lot of foods and flavors. A lot of flavors. See, you see. This to the women. The women cook. They cook. They cook. Listen to Kaya. You know you love Kaya now. Listen to Kaya now. You don't believe that what Kaya say, you ain't gonna believe that what nobody say.
I need fufu, I need cassava.
If you don't believe you Kaya, you don't believe nobody.
They don't even know manioc. You guys know manioc.
Period.
Cassava, that's cassava.
I ain't no cook. I don't cook. I don't do no cooking.
You know manioc. We
But
love
he can
manioc.
cook though. This
Some
man
pepper
cook
soup, pepper soup. Pepper soup, manioc,
Then
pepper
Kaya
soup.
probably can
Bush
show you
meat,
some
oh
shit.
my goodness.
She
Pepper
can
soup.
show you some shit to cook.
Manioc.
He cook, Kaya. He be cooking. He can show you. Kaya can show you some shit to cook. That man, we can probably hey Kaya, I'm telling
Pepper
you.
soup, bush
You
meat.
can think of that's another business. We were talking about some business and shit. But you can think of some shit what to cook out there, man. Well, we get a spot or something, and you cook some shit. Man, you just cooking different. You might just have a menu up that big. Man, you can cook some shit where they don't know whatever you think of. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing being cooked out there. I'm telling you, like macaroni and cheese, or like a real plate with collard greens and shit.
African food.
Ain't no collard greens. Ain't no collard greens out here. No collard greens.
African food.
Ain't no cabbages.
African food.
No cabbages.
There ain't no cabbages here.
No.
Yeah, there ain't no cabbages
No,
here.
it ain't.
Say that you haven't seen it. Don't say that there ain't no cabbages here.
Well,
You haven't seen it.
where they at?
Because we have never gone to the market to buy things.
You talking about going to the market? So I'm talking about her
Cabbages.
cooking out there. Her cooking like we cooking. We getting a plate with cabbages, fucking string beans and baked bean, real baked beans, and goddamn collard green, that type of shit with some real barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce on it.
To do
Kaya, you come here with that shit, you will make a killing.
What are we doing? What are we
You'll
doing?
make a killing, I'm telling you. But I don't cook though. I can't really, I can't go too deep into the cooking shit because I don't cook. I don't even know how to cook. So I'm used to just paying for food. You see, so I don't really cook.
Let me tell.
Tell Kaya she can come here with that shit like macaroni and cheese. They don't know what macaroni and cheese is over here.
All these things that you guys are calling me, I don't know them. But
Brittany,
let me
you
tell you
sure
something.
will. You'll make a killing too.
Let me tell you
You'll
something.
make
I don't
enough
know
money
that.
to survive.
I don't know all that you guys are calling. I don't know. But let me tell you something.
I'm just saying.
I know
If
what
we go back to the tradition, African tradition,
Yeah, what I know is
y'all
that-
did used to
what I
eat
know
the
is that-
same type of shit.
What I
You see
know
what
is
I'm
that
saying?
African food
You see?
is the best.
You see?
African food
It's
is the
good
best.
because it's big because that's all you know.
It's the best.
That's all you know.
It's the best.
That's all you know. It's just like you don't know white supremacy.
Anybody
It's
who
like that's all you
anybody
know.
who tasted it knows that it's the best.
They
Everybody.
ain't got real. You don't see no real right here like that.
Even people that have tasted other food.
You don't see no real.
They said
They
African
dry
food
as
is the
hell.
best. They say that African food is the best.
Real with barbecue. Like what I'm trying to tell y'all, ain't no barbecue sauce.
What are you doing with barbecue sauce, man? Those are
You see,
artificial stuff. We
They don't even
we
know what
eat that too. We
barbecue
don't eat that
sauce
shit.
is.
I don't
It's
eat
the
that
flavor,
shit.
man. I'm telling y'all.
What
See,
flavor?
y'all gotta
What
listen
flavor?
to me. You
What
can really
flavor
make
is
a
that?
business. You can make a business and put up top of that motherfucker that put barbecue. We have barbecue sauce and type of shit. Write that shit in French. Barbecue sauce here. Issy. Man, when your business gonna boom because you gonna have something that ain't nobody got. Nobody around here. Nobody around here.
Body got what?
Barbecue sauce.
But what are we doing barbecue sauce? What?
Come tell you, I put ketchup on my shit because I ain't no barbecue sauce around here.
You put even the ketchup, all the shit. What are we doing with? What, those things
and flavor.
No, those things are
flavor.
Those things are they are all artificial. They are all artificial. Something. It's shortening your lifespan.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, it's shortening your lifespan.
Man.
I'm telling you, all those shit shortening your lifespan because they put chemicals in that.
Eating these animals shouldn't your lifespan down. Eating animals. When you supposed to be eating these animals?
The animal that is grown in Africa, they eat grass. They eat organic grass.
That's what we need to be eating.
Organic grass.
That's what we need to be eating.
They eat the organic grass and we eat them.
But I ain't ready to go on that.
They eat the organic grass and we eat them. You know, but the ones there, those animals there those animals in America, they give them some. They just mix some.
There's a lot of shit y'all don't know.
And give it
There's a lot of shit y'all don't know. There's a lot of shit y'all don't know, man. There's a lot of shit y'all don't know, man.
It's shortening lifespan. All those things shortening lifespan. I love to eat burning cocoyams. We call it what? Roasted cocoyams. Roasted cocoyams. I eat.
I ain't call you.
I eat roasted.
He say shit like that for YouTube. Like he just say that shit.
What? Man, that's what
barbecue sauce short your lifespan.
By the time we go
like he doesn't need a research on
barbecue sauce.
He didn't research the Bible, but he done research barbecue sauce.
Because I'm something.
Hot sauce.
They got something put in there.
Man, I ain't seen no hot sauce. They got pepper. They got pepper in there. Pepper here. There ain't no hot sauce. I don't know.
That's pepper soup.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
That's what they call pepper soup.
You gotta go somewhere else and get some hot
That's
sauce.
pepper soup.
They might have it at Bolo at the
that food that I bought from that woman when we were in that other side.
She said hot sauce.
The food. Was it not hot sauce?
I'm talking about hot sauce.
That we call it pepper soup. Peppery soup.
They probably got. I seen some hot sauce, but it ain't everywhere though. It ain't everywhere. Another thing ain't right here. Is fried chicken.
Not fried chicken. That we ain't got fried chicken here.
Nope.
We ain't got fried chicken.
It's at Bolo. I seen my first fried chicken at Bolo the other day.
No.
A little piece of chicken by that big. And I don't even know what. They wouldn't even know. It must be a little baby chicken or something. But it was a little leg.
The chicken.
But ain't no fried. They don't fry chicken though. Like fried chicken.
The chicken.
No fried chicken. Let me tell you.
The chicken you just eat today.
I done been here about 6 months. I ain't ate no fried chicken yet. I ain't even seen it until I went to Bolo the other day. The other day went to Bolo and seen a little piece of fried chicken. I said, damn, they got some fried chicken.
That's not true.
No fried chicken. It's on the grill or they cook it on the grill. They don't fry. They don't fry no chicken. They don't fry no chicken. No lie.
No. You don't go, don't lie.
Yeah, you can make your own hot sauce. They won't even know how nothing about that. That nigga shit. That nigga African shit. But it's the African way though, you know, baby.
No, you're lying, man.
I ain't seen no fried. Why we ain't ate no fried chicken?
What about
yet?
the chicken?
But we ain't never ate no fried chicken, man. I ain't never ate no fried chicken since I've been in Africa. Fried chicken, never. Man, I get some fried chicken, put some hot sauce on that motherfucker. It's a wrap. And I had to get used to that. Well, we been bro, man. God, the creative blessing, man. We got them all. We had to go through a little transition, but we weren't even eating. We weren't even eating that much. We really couldn't eat without smoking some ganja. So we had to smoke a little bit, then we get an appetite. He seen that shit when we first got here. We really want to eat like we could, but my appetite now I can eat now anytime. I can eat now anytime. I really want. I ain't never think I would be at that point where I could eat and eat without smoking. Cause I always smoke, eat. I gotta get my appetite up. I smoke me a blunt or something. But now I quit smoking weed and shit. I don't smoke none of that shit no more.
Because an African man eats a lot.
I can eat anything.
Any African man eats a lot.
Molded, I can eat anything. Now,
an African man eats a lot.
This man used to eat, when we first got here, this man would eat a whole bunch of, he could eat a whole lot. I don't know why he stopped eating the way he eat.
African man eats a lot.
He could eat, but man, I done got him and my brother appetite. Now I'm like, this both of their appetite in me. They got me eating for them. I can eat like a mother. I can eat like hell right now. Straight up, I can eat, man.
That's very African.
I'm telling you, I can eat, man. We lost. I don't know how much weight coming over here. I don't know how much weight we lost coming over here, but then we got here. We was chilling and balling at the motel. We really weren't eating that much. Just eating a little bit. We really weren't eating that much. We weren't doing shit. We were just enjoying this shit. But man, that's another story, though. Other than that, man, y'all want to hear some real shit, though? Yeah, they give you big part.